Right. At Yuso Russo, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, it's always that. It's
Yes.
always pretty much. I try and keep it consistent.
Excellent.
I found a username that worked and just stuck with it.
Your
How did you
icon
find
is the
Lovely?
little... Lovlichi is actually a misspell of a Tamagotchi that I really like. So it's supposed to be Love, love, but I also like the fruit lychee, so I was like, okay, so that kind of works. It's kind of a mishmash of all three of those concepts of
Oh shit, that works.
the
That's
misspell, the Tamagotchi, and the fruit all mashed together.
cool. That's actually really cool.
Hell yeah. And your little icon is the little dinosaur guy, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I drew him like
Aw.
a couple years ago.
Little
He's
smelly
called
guy.
Little Barf.
Yes. He's
My
perfect.
little barf.
Little barf, my little bastard. He's perfect.
I need to draw more. It's just one of the things. It's like after work, what energy do you have left? You know.
I get it. It was really hard for me to do art when I was working a full-time fucking job. Painful.
Yeah, it's like I've just been shackled to my desk for 8 hours. I really don't want to go back to my own desk, even if it's for like my own purposes. Like
Yeah, like even if I'm doing some shit myself. Goji's here. Hi, Go. Kicking the door in.
what's up, dude?
Yes, the little George Chungus emo. What are you holding in that? Is that a mouse? She kicks the door in and jumps in. And there's a little dangly thing in her hand. It's a mouse. Okay, based.
It's a mouse.
So Lily was kind enough to give me a money. They came into my DMs and they were like, "Yes, I will help you buy a little bitch." And I was like, "Fuck, how did you know?" Well, it's me. So
How did you know?
is this money for a little bitch? Yes. Can I see the little bitch? Yes.
Nice.
That's literally
The prophecy has been foretold.
exactly. And now I'm sitting here like refreshing, like, have they replied to me yet? I'm so impatient. I have the attention span of a fucking walnut. I know everybody knows this. If I forget to reply,
I fucking adore that. No thanks.
it's cute. I really like the little flower and like the earrings. I'm gonna draw it smoking a joint.
Dude, that would work because it's already got red eyes.
Yeah.
So just make it squid a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna name it Flower.
Aw. I always love naming my Pokemon.
Yes. I haven't figured out
Do you have
nicknames for
any
the rest of
go-to
them.
nicknames?
Okay, my go-to nicknames for fire Pokemon are like S'more and Cinder. If I get an Eevee, I feel like I always name it Baby.
Oh, that's cute.
For water Pokemons, it can be kind of a toss-up with the Watermons. I feel like I'm very preferential to fire types. I do like grass types a lot recently, though. I got a little Vileplume that I'm toting around, and his name is Sprout.
Oh, that's cute.
He's adorable. I like him. I'm really, really happy with a couple of my grass types evening out my teams. I feel like grass types don't get enough love up in this bitch. I do have a Meganium.
Yes.
Meganium.
As someone that
and...
uses grass starters, thank you.
Yes! I have a Meganium, a Lilligant, and a Vileplume right now that I'm toting around, and I was like, fuck, half my team is grass type. I gotta balance this out.
Yeah, baby.
So I had like...
Get that mono grass run underway.
so true. So I had like a Plusle and Minun and a Flaffy, and then those 3 grass types, and I was like, wait a minute.
Electric and grass, that's your coverage.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I gotta even out. So I stuck a Crobat in there, took out the Flaffy, took out the Minun, I put my Quilava back in, so now I got fire, electric, and then like water and stuff.
Nice. I always steal my nickname from my Bulbasaur from, remember the first movie? How, when they all get their starters go up against the clone starters.
Brute Root. Go, Brute Root!
And then I was pissed off when there wasn't enough space for Shell Shocker.
Yeah. I like their names, it's cute. I guess they probably...
And I loved when it's Ash's turn, he just goes, he may not have a nickname,
but I do have
choose
Charizard.
yeah.
I love the first movie. Shout out to childhood me. Like, just having an impulse and like walking to my friend's house, knocking on the door and being like, can I borrow your Pokemon movies? And like my friend's parent was just looking at me like, so-and-so's not home right now. And I'm just like, that's not what I asked.
Give me your tape. Give me your VHS.
Did I marry Entei yet? Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna grow up to marry Entei.
Aww.
I thought that was, like a really cute concept. I like the unknown making the world for, Molly. So I actually had...
yeah, it was.
I actually only had that movie on DVD, and I like went to go borrow my friend's movies so I could watch like Pokemon 2000 in the first movie because I didn't have those. And I watched Pokemon 3 like so many fucking times.
Pokemon 3 is really good. But also, I think one of the only times we get to see Misty have a battle outside of, you know, Ash's battle with her.
Can we talk about how fucking useless Misty's Goldeen is?
Bro, can we talk about how easily Brock got owned? He was like, it was Zubat gets shocked by Flaffy. Geodude gets immediately annihilated by, I think, Donphan.
And then the Onix gets fucked up too.
Yeah, like he's like, I guess it's time to rock and roll. And then she's like, you're so funny, and then owns him.
Yeah. And it's also really weird that he's like a pseudo flirting with like a 9-year-old. I don't know if we call it flirting. He is like trying to be nice, I guess. So maybe we won't call it flirting. But he's like a gym leader.
Yeah, he is kind of talking to like a little girl. Like he's like, you know, oh well done. You did good. I didn't expect that from you. Okay,
yeah.
Let's try this.
He makes like a couple of jokes and he's like, oh, I made you laugh. That's my first victory. But I'm just like, yeah, you can be happy you made a kid laugh.
Say that. That's super cute.
Yeah. So, trying not to take it in a weird way, he definitely like gets his shit kicked in, but he's like a gym leader, you know? So that also is like Misty's a gym leader. And at some point she ends up going back and like taking over her family gym. I think her sisters retire.
Yeah, isn't that in Journey? She's like back in Kanto.
Yeah, at some point, they all part ways and, you know, kind of just develop their own lives separately. Like, she goes to take over the gym. I think Brock goes home to his family or goes with, like, Professor Ivy or something.
Yeah, wasn't he with Professor Ivy for, like, a good while?
But Ivy's a lesbian, so he got, like, turned down.
Oh, damn. Hi, Brock.
Alright, let me say hi to chat. Hi, Doxa! Hi, Andy! Hi, Indy! Hi, Harry! All of my friends with the 2-syllable names. Yeah, Brock has like 1 million siblings, and I think both of the parents are not around because he has like a lot of resentment or something towards his parents.
Oh, yeah. His parents, he had to look after all the kids, right?
Yeah, so I think his dad went on like a quest to find himself or something. I can't remember what the mom's problem is.
Dad or something, right?
Yeah.
Also, audio improvement.
Hooray!
Audio improvement.
Yes, delicious Russo in my ears. I should try drawing.
Yeah, I forgot about that episode.
What's the mom's issue? I feel like, was it that he like super hates the mom or something? I can't remember.
I need to look this up now. I need because this is gonna piss me off if I don't get this. Let me go to Brock's wiki. God, I should change that icon, but this random shake is so good.
You talking about little Spoder man? No, he's cute.
It's Spoder.
Weird little Spoder guy. I hold him gently. I cradle him. I cradle little Spoder guy against my bosom. There.
Cozy.
Harry says, I still love that you have fairy form god flying around on your stream now. Yeah, he's cute. I love the pink. Like, Arceus was already baller as fuck, but pink Arceus, like, Hello. I love the pink, as you can obviously fucking tell. And I'm about to draw this cute ass fucking Blue's Clues magenta yin. Was that Russo?
I was saying Flint and Lola are his parents.
Ah, okay.
Wikipedia says, Brock cares deeply about his parents, but he gets annoyed with them from time to time. He also doesn't like when his parents leave him to take care of their home, likely due to having many siblings to take care of.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, that just sucks.
And what's his mother doing? Like...
I don't know, she's just like fucked off. That's why I'm like, I don't even remember. Like, the dad went to go train. I don't even remember what the mom fucked off to do.
She, like her husband, left her home prior to Showdown and Peter Say to pursue her own goals and artistic ventures. This left Brock in charge of the household with his 9 younger siblings. What the fuck?
Was it that the mom was like, I can't handle this, and was just like, bye-bye?
Kinda seems that way.
Shit, alright, that sucks. No wonder. Yeah, he's allowed to have a grudge. He's like, you made me the parent to all my fucking siblings, and that sucked really bad.
It's so strange. I don't remember this.
Old weird-ass Pokemon lore.
Oh god, my headphone disconnected. That was weird.
No!
Reconnect. What the fuck was that? Why is everything breaking today?
Shove it! Harry says, that's usually people's reaction when they find out Arceus is my favorite Pokemon. I thought Mew was God. Or is Arceus...
Mew is Jesus.
Oh, Mew is Jesus. Okay. Mew is Jesus.
Mew's the baby Jesus.
God. Yeah,
because Mew's the Pokemon that all other Pokemon came from.
I don't really have, like, any special reaction to anybody's favorite Pokemon, honestly. I think it's cute you like Arceus. My favorite's technically Charmeleon. I love more than anything in the world because he's just like me. He's ugly little red guy. I love his fat hands. To those who don't know, I actually have a custom little like beanie baggy plushie of a Charmeleon. And it's my pride and joy. I'll take a picture of it later. He's like up on
Charmeleon's sick.
Up on my shelf over there. Ugh. It's far.
I was always annoyed that Ash only had like a Charmeleon for like an episode.
Yeah, he evolved really fast, and that made me sad. I was like, we didn't get any Charmeleon time.
Right? It sucks.
Foxa says my favorite type is round.
That's a good type.
That's a good type. I'm saying I am a sucker for baby Pokemon. I'm the king of baby Pokemon, unfortunately.
You really are. Like, you look at any sort of small, round, spherical Pokemon with big eyes, and you're like, that's mine. That's mine now.
I spent like 3 hours in Poke MMO hunting for a Meryl. And it's not even gonna be like used on my team. I just wanted a little round guy.
Want to have him?
Okay, at a Hampter, where's our country bumpkin representation? Let's go! Yeah, and I emphasize ha. Okay, this is an art stream. I should do art things. A sketch is good for you. Sketch at the... Oh, actually, I could look up a reference and that would help my brain.
So, Lychee, totally unprompted, how much do you charge for your commissions?
Well, you see. That is a little very... Oh my god, hubby just came in here with a handful of caterpillars. Hello!
Yeah, sick.
So there have been little caterpillars that are eating our garden, and the culprits have been apprehended, and they're gonna get yeeted into,
someone else's garden.
Just the lawn, I guess, away from our garden.
And they'll slowly crawl back to your plants.
But typically the lowest price I charge for anything, I think my like Twitch icons are like $35. Let me not talk out of my ass. I don't know my own prices. Hold on. Fuck. I'm tripping.
Wow, what a deal.
Tripping.
Everyone should consider that.
Yeah, my cheapest, like, the cheapest I charge for anything is usually $35. I work for $30 an hour. That's my, that's my MO. If I am in employment that, like, on my fucking resume, that's my minimum. Like, you're paying me $30 a fucking hour, so that's what I do for my art as well. So my emotes are $30, my chibis are typically $50. My full bodies, thigh ups, waist ups, busts, like those are all listed there for like guidances and stuff to prices. You know, we could always talk about a discount if you get lots of stuff, shit like that. I'm happy to help, you know. It's the thought that counts, but I do prefer to keep like discounts and stuff to friends only. Sometimes my friends are like, fuck your discounts, gives you more money.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't ever like to overcharge. I charge exactly what my shit is worth, I think, so.
Hell yeah.
I'm a grody little Oni, and I like to buy things and pay bills, so...
If you are a frequent attender of my stream, you know, and you're like typically in my spaces,
If you're my friend, you're welcome to ask about commissions.
they're usually always open to friends, and I can offer quick turnaround time. But if it's a bigger piece, you know, it might be on the queue for a little bit. Yes, a minimum of a year for like giant pieces if I have like a few of those to do. So like, please be mindful. This is also in the TOS of Qtsu. I have waited like a year for Qtsu to get me a commission, and it was beautiful. Mwah, worth the wait. So, you know, art takes time. I'm happy to be in communication. I never have a message left unanswered. I don't like ghost people. If people get upset, I like just offer a refund and prefer not to work with them again, you know? But also, thanks to Russo, who has commissioned me before, I designed her a cute little fucking murder girl. Which you should, like, totally change your PNG to if you like, you know? You could totally be a little murder girl, like, right here.
Reactive. We gotta sell this. Reactive. Foogie! Oh, yeah. Don't forget your password.
I've been designing a lot of murder hoes. I do love Elfenlied. We also watched Elfenlied the other day.
We need to watch more of.
Hell yeah. We smash all the murder girls together. Polycule. Yes, correct. It's just, all the bitches, you know? They all hold hands, love each other. Because as we know it, okay, so like... Spoilers! Cover your ears if you don't want to hear about the manga, I guess. I don't know. This shit's old. To me, it's old news. But if you want to go experience it yourself, I'm giving you fair warning, so come back in like a minute or something. In the manga, there is only one, count 'em, one male Diclonius, and it's like Lucy's brother. But that's because they had like killed Lucy's mom and like harvested her to try and like get him. So like Diclonia are like predominantly female for like the sake of like this species is like just sprouting up and like, you know, trying to take over humanity. So as we know it, all Diclonia are female. In the manga there's one and they kill him. Scary. It's a great manga. It's kind of fucked up. I don't like Diaper Girl. I don't think anybody does, but it's fine. That's my rant.
Yeah, that's fair. Diaper Girl, Jesus.
It conveniently stops before we get this weird ass character who wears diapers because she has like an abuse problem. She has like a fucking like a reflex where she like gets scared and pees herself, so she wears diapers, and it's like a thinly veiled fetish of the author, I think, mostly. So take that as you will.
Oh god, yeah. I mean,
probably. I think we could have had the manga without Diaper Girl. I feel like that is my final opinion. We could have had it without her, and it would have been just as good.
I don't know what that adds, you know?
Yeah, exactly. What does it add, really? Like,
there you go. Murder Girl.
Yes, the Murder Girl. She's got little hands. She's gonna beat you up.
I just love the circular cage design is just so sick. Like, I love it. The way it's like, oh, here's your boundaries.
You
Don't cross
open
them.
up on the fucking 2 meter like a radius cage for her all around, and it's like some stupid guard has dropped a pen in there, like, you idiot.
You have failed.
The plot hole is really like they could have left the room and been like way safer.
Yeah, like,
Fuck. The plot hole is like, okay, so leave. I don't understand.
so just leave.
I have an idea. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bail.
And then they're all like trying to shoot her over and over and over again, and it's like, okay, you could have learned like 500 bullets ago that this wasn't working.
Yeah, clearly it ain't working, dude.
So you have to wonder, like, this idea of the guards trying to do their jobs, like they're just standing there in fear, or like were they told to be meat shields and like, you know, go die if you have to.
I do wonder whether it was like, here in your contract, there's like a subsection
There's a
that says,
subsection.
must sacrifice thyself,
Yeah.
if need be, for the company.
Kisaragi. Kisaragi.
The manga did the secretary much better. That was
That poor bitch.
that was so sad.
I think that
She was trying her best.
I think that was just purposely cruel too. Like, all of the
Yeah.
fucking signage that they had around, that's just like, Kisaragi, please remember to do this before you fucking do this. Kisaragi, please remember not to fucking serve people old coffee. Like,
Kisaragi, stop being such a fuck up.
like, oh my god, they haven't fired this bitch yet?
God. Speaking of which,
Funny.
I forgot, but then I came back around. You say, oh, diaper was the thinly veiled fetish.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
other clearly obvious thinly veiled fetishes have you seen?
The cousin thing? Or maybe that's just something that I'm like not really educated
No,
on.
that is super blatant. It's very weird.
Yeah, I was just like the cousin thing, I think. Like, they don't. I guess like the harem anime was like kind of big back then. This one's a little bit like more chill about it. Like, the cousin and Lucy are like the only real interests, and then like, yeah, all of the other bitches that he happens to run into, like Mayu or Diaper Girl, are girls.
Like, that's just her name.
I don't remember her fucking name.
That diaper girl. It's much easier to remember.
I'm an asshole. Hold on.
I remember her fucking name.
Elfin lead Diaper Girl. I'm sorry. Nozomi, motherfucker. Her name is Mouse.
Ah,
Her gimmick is that she pisses her diaper.
that's her gimmick. Wow, what a rough gimmick. That's a rough gimmick.
Oh.
Here, you're gonna play it. Yeah, you're gonna play the girl that just pisses her diaper. That's your thing. Okay.
It's a defense mechanism.
Activate spray.
Oh, I can't remember all of the details, but like, all of these girls that end up coming to Koto, like, he's like the one decent guy on Earth, I guess. are all being abused in some form or another. Like, I guess Nozomi's being like really, really pressured into like going to college. She's from like a prestigious family or some shit.
God,
There's
man.
like, you know, there's backstory to it. I'm like, is this like the most legitimate backstory you could have come up with? Okay.
So many of these like male manga writers. It's like, oh, and then the totally nice guy gets surrounded by the woman of his dreams. It's like, okay,
I guess,
cool, dude.
like, Kota also has a shitload of trauma, which is like, okay, that definitely could set him apart from your average like male protag. Like, in modern anime, I think. Because we
Yes,
have like
okay.
Konosuba where like, you know, kind of just get isekai'd and shit. But like back in the Berserk days and stuff, you got a pro tag with a shitload of trauma. At least Kota fits that, you know? He's got some like, oh, he buried some shit. He's got amnesia. What's going on here?
He got some deep inner wounds.
He's
that,
like
have been mixed up.
he's like blocked out entirely like the murder of his sister at like, you know Lucy kind of did that. And he was like, yeah, my poor sister who died of an illness, and then my father who died shortly thereafter. And Yuka is like, what the fuck are you talking about, actually?
Like that's not what happened.
That's not what happened, actually. Oof, big oof.
Big oof in the chat, lads.
So Coach has definitely got some issues. He's got the trauma. Not that he's like the best pro tag ever. He's kind of like a boring pro tag.
He's kind of just there.
He is
sometimes.
just there. Like it's like he's there because Lucy likes him, you know? Like
Yes.
he drives the plot a lot more when you see the flashbacks of him like having been friends with Lucy as like a little itty bitty
Yes.
babby.
But originally, it's just kind of like, oh, things are just kind of happening to you around them, and you're just kind of like react. That's a random tangent. That's what always pissed me off about Chris in Sonic X. It's like he doesn't do anything. He's just there,
Like
and
you're
everything.
just standing there and things are happening around you.
Yes, you're taking no. What? There's a word I'm looking for, but like
Initiative.
You're not involved.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not involved in initiating this plot in any way.
Yeah.
You're just kind of letting it happen.
You're just riding along. So that's kind of what Coda feels like when we get to like, you know, the present time story.
Ooh, a Sandygast is in the chat.
Get a little sand castle. Okay, let me see.
I do like Sandcastle.
Mean for Lily. Save. So I don't fucking lose my canvas for any particular reason.
For a second there, I thought you said lose my cannabis.
Both of these things are correct.
These things are not things that I want to lose.
My canvas, my cannabis, that's correct. My weed plants are doing great, BT dubs. I sent you pictures of the garden, right?
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, so little caterpillars were eating our radishes. I think 6 little caterpillars had to get yeeted.
6!
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a lot. It was a lot of little guys. And they decided they was gonna come be little menaces, which is like, little guys gotta eat. I get it, but can you go like eat out of the community garden instead? We only got 1 little pot of radishes.
That is specifically our radishes you're eating, asshole.
We're trying so hard to, you know, try our hand at gardening and getting better at it. And, you know, shout out to Ignalis, who's doing like really hard work. And I'm really excited to see it all come together. I planted some flowers. My succulents are repotted and thriving. Like, God bless. They really needed it.
Nice.
Oh, it escaped. Rude. Fine, get out of
That
here,
is
bitch.
so rude.
Get out of here, bitch.
I like how when it escaped, the Eevee, the Pokemon game Eevee, is able to say that it escaped.
Yeah. That's our little bot. All the bots are Eevees.
Hell yeah.
Just because
Eevee
I
really
like-
became like a secondary mascot, huh?
Yeah. And like back in the day it was like Clefairy, right? Like Clefairy was one of the like supposed.
Yeah, weren't they thinking about like making Ash's starter Clefairy?
I think so. Oh my god! Hi Teku! It's so good to see you! Hi Stormy! Get Teku rated, nerd. Thank you. That's very kind. Let me give you a shout out. I almost typed raid. Hold on. Oh, Teku, thank you. I have this horrible habit of whenever someone raids me, I accidentally go, oh, I thought I was following you. Get followed, nerd. Absolute stinky, get cherished. I think I am following Stormy. Bueno. Is that correct? Yes. Ugh. Bueno.
Bueno.
I always forget 'cause sometimes I'm like, I'm following on Twitter, but not on Twitch. I'm following on Twitch, but not on Twitter. And then I'm like, yes, you're a bug Pokemon. And you can also change it if you so choose to. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. And what were you streaming? Was it a good time? You got both the shoutouts. Good. How are you, beautiful Stormy? Never. I'ma stay a Mothim. Yes! I had a shiny Mothim that was like my best friend ever in Pokemon Diamond. And I took him with me everywhere. And he was so pretty. A Mothim. But yeah, you don't have to change your Pokemon. But we also have the Pokemon community game. So you do ! Pokestart to get your starter and your badge. And then you can like participate in the ! Pokecatch. To actually like catch the little Pokemons that come to stream. Yes, I am drawing a Yeen. I'm drawing a cute little stinky pink Yeen. Look at this magenta Blues Clues motherfucking bitch. I love that. I love the Tum. Look at this Tum appreciation.
Tum.
Stormy says, "My God, I love Yeens. Oh, Yeen Appreciation Club." Speaking of Pokemon, I just got a big Eevee plush, says Razor Dragon Wolf. Oh, I'm so jelly.
Nice.
I don't know if I want to say I got them recently, but semi-recently I did get a couple of those cute, like Clefairy Target plushies, the like Squishmallows. I think they're doing a collab.
Oh, sweet.
Let me see. Stormy says, "My creature is a Yeen." Oh yes, more Yeens. Legion has a giant Null OC. Oh, Nulls are great. I also really like Jim Gob's wife is a Null with a cute little blue nose, and I really love that design.
Nice. Oh, Razor, I got that for my niece. Like the big sleeping Eevee.
Oh, big sleepy Eevee. I gotta get one of those. I have the Jigglypuff Sleepy, but you know, Jigglypuff's kind of just round. I want one of the little guys that looks more like it's laying down.
Yeah, it's nice when it like actually looks like it could be real, you know?
I think Null wife, yes. I saw a big Psyduck plush in Target. My adult brain said no, but my kid brain said fuck you, buy it. That's my problem! That's the story of my life, babes. Oof.
Yeah.
My kid brain said fuck you, you can get it now. And I'm like, I guess I can, but should I?
It literally happened with me the other day, walking around the shops and see like Rouge the Bat from Sonic, and I was like, oh.
Just get her, just fucking do it.
Yank! And it's like getting all these adult things at the shop. You're like, okay, let's get, you know, razors. Let's get fucking all this, that, and the next thing. You just put up Rouge the Bat. yeah.
You know,
also, I'm a giant kid.
You know that cute meme where it's cute. It's cute to me. I don't know if other people think it's cute or annoying, but there's this cute meme where it's like, oh, the price of groceries these days is ridiculous, and it's like a moderate amount of groceries, but then it's like a PS5 or like a pack of Pokemon cards or something, and I'm just like, yeah. I get it.
I'm sitting here like I have no money, and yet like PC on a credit card. You know what I mean?
Fug. See, I get it.
Our generation is bad. Like apparently, like debt is increasing. Like personal debt is increasing globally because people are just putting shit on credit cards.
Yeah, well, I kind of have to when stuff costs so much freaking money, and trying to pay off my school loans is a bust. I gotta freaking put in like a third application for them to please lower my like monthly repayment. They're like, no, we want $300 a month, and I'm like, I cannot fucking do that. Can you make it like 75?
You're like, I have nothing. You want to just like. That's it. They would rather people be homeless and get their money than like, you know.
Oh my god, we could talk about a whole fucking stream's worth of that shit, because I'm not gonna say technically, I am an anthropologist. I have a degree for it, and like there's a whole science behind like car dealerships and stuff, and them like purposely offering horrible plans and stuff so people go into debt, and they like just harvest them for money. But anyway, let me see. Stormy says, I just got a giant lanternfish squishmallow. Oh yeah, I love squishmallows. They're the
Lantern is such a cute Pokemon too.
They're the perfect texture.
Stormy says, I mean, why do you think Teku lives with Kai and I now? We can't afford to live alone as a married couple. Babes, it takes like 7 people to afford a house, I swear. Like, the only reason that Ignalis and I can live where we are is because our beautiful, wonderful, amazing landlady does not raise our rent. Oh my god, it's the only reason that we can afford to live here.
With inflation.
Yeah.
Have they just? Oh, that's so kind of them.
So fucking kind. God bless Miss Georgia. May nothing ever happen to her. I do the sign of the cross. Amen.
God bless you, Miss Georgia.
Because I have lived in places where they charged me like $1,800 like a month, but then like they raised it yearly. So by the time I moved out of there, I was paying like fucking $2,100 a month for my rent. I was like, fuck this. Fuck Irvine, man. Oh my god.
It's fucking ridiculous.
But yeah, I mean, have roommates if you can find good people, you know, hang on to those good people, because it takes a village, and ape together strong, honestly.
We were never made to move out of the caves.
No, I want to go back to the caves. I want a fire
too.
pit. I want to draw on the wall.
I want my only dopamine to be from, like you say, drawing on the wall and sharpening my flint spear. That's all I want.
I want to go back to
Bug, slam with club.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Razor Dragon Wolf, for the follow. I appreciate it so much. I don't think I mentioned before, but Stormy says it's ridiculous. Our landlord raises ours like $25 a month every year, but it's still way lower than the usual around here. Gugh.
25 a month? That's such a slow chipping away shit.
I know. I don't understand why like the raising of like the rent cost per year. Like, what did you do to like change the value of this place that now it costs more? I don't understand.
Nothing apart from that they want that to cost more. So essentially, like, I'm not making as much profit anymore. So I'm going, instead of dealing with less profit, I'm going to make sure that you pay the same profit for me.
I hate it. I hate it. It hurts me, which is why I love my landlady. She's like the only nice landlord I've ever had. Like, I've always had like a renter's company like be my landlord, and it sucked. Pot nuts. Stormy says, I keep threatening to just buy a piece of land and be like, server, come with your trailers and build your cabins. Dead ass! Like, I have, like, when I say that I've recently, like, with Ignalis been looking at fucking, like, chunks of land around here that we might actually be able to afford, we're just like, yeah, and we can just have people build fucking granny flats and little cabins and shit, and we'll have Wi-Fi and blackjack and fucking sheep, and it'll be grand.
I'll go get a caravan and come across.
Dead ass.
Bro, like, we have like caravans here. You guys have RVs, and they're like 10 times bigger, and it's like, bro, these are fucking massive. Hi, Echo. There's so many people in our generation that are looking at like plots of land, different alternative ways to live in housing, because it's like you cannot afford the normal 2 bedrooms, white picket fence, and enough space for the kids to run around out in the backyard. It's just impossible.
I want a nice backyard. I mean, like, I live in like a little box, and most of our space is the garage, but I am happy to have like a little fence outside so I can like put my garden out there.
Yeah, it's nice to at least have something, like, even if it's like a little plot of land that's your own. I've had relatives live in RVs so that they could pull behind their truck. They're so massive and so clever with space saving. Yeah, like every so often you'll see like a US RV show up on UK roads, and you're like, whoa, what? You're not made for this. You see, like they take up the entire road.
Right. I think like the little mobile home prefabs and stuff that they make are like super cute. So
yes,
they're like way more affordable too than like getting a house in a fucking neighborhood. So we're gonna go live out in the boonies and get some Google Fiber. Stormy says, I'm not
You
even
can't.
kidding. I'm gonna make a little gamer commune. Let's go. Let's go. I already live in the most expensive state in the country. Oh, sweet pea. I live in California. Shit's so fucking shitty here. I get it.
Is California the most expensive state? Like,
It's one of them. I cannot say to my knowledge it is the most expensive state, but I know, like, just everywhere in the motherfucking Massachusetts. Oh, yeah.
so I think California has like one of the highest salaries, but the problem is the cost of living or other things are so high that it doesn't really amount to
matter.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also Arnold Schwarzenegger, your governor for a bit.
Yeah.
The governor.
That was kind of the governor, yeah. That was when I was younger. This is like, I'm subscribed to his newsletter because I have a weird obsession with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like,
I didn't know we'd uncork this can of worms, but I'm so here for it.
oh, why is he so cute? And he's like obviously he's older now, and I'm just like, no, he's like a finely aged wine. So, I have issues.
Bro, Schwarzenegger in the first Terminator film is so cute.
Please. I pinch his
With, like, the
little
long hair?
cheekbones. His little cheekbones. Stormy says, it's expensive here, but I love everything else about living here, so I will deal with it. Yeah, unfortunately, like, sometimes you just weigh your pros and cons. Go and Echo said, you just love dirty old men. First of all, I don't know. I don't think it's accessible to Twitter anymore, but y'all were like not there for my fucking Game of Thrones phase. I was in the old man sauce. My location on Twitter was set to sitting on a throne of old men or something. My like description was like the Jorah person because that's how people knew me. Like, yes, I do have a teeny tiny little framed portrait of Jorah with a heart around it sitting next to me on my desk. Nobody needs to know about that.
That's kind of adorable.
I have a little figurine of him and shit, and I have like a folder of screenshots I took myself. I watched most of Game of Thrones with like Snapchat filters because I like to see them with little ears.
Snapchat filters?
Yeah.
How did you even do that? Did you just watch it through your phone?
Yeah.
No, that's real. No, you actually did that. That's a joke, right?
That's not a joke.
Why?
I have because it was funny and it like brought me joy.
Just like this super serious scene and like, oh, ooh, cat ears and glitter.
Dead ass. Stormy says, I love Game of Thrones. Yes! A fellow Game
I never
of Thrones.
watched Game of Thrones. My friend was like, oh, you gotta watch it. And then the final season happened and
And it was
like,
garbage.
yeah, don't watch it.
Yeah, just watch seasons like 1 through 6. The last 2 is like, They rushed it. They tried to move on to other projects. I don't appreciate what they did, and I wag my finger at them about it.
I wag my finger at what Disney has done to Star Wars.
It hurts me. Echo says her little Diclonia is about to kill you every time she talks to you.
Yeah, it's so good. I really love it, Lychee. Thank you again for doing that.
Oh, of course. Stormy says they were like, here's 4 years of content in 6 episodes. Dead ass! I was like, how are you gonna rush this so bad? Oh, she kind of forgot about the fleet that was coming for her, and I was just, whatever. I don't care. I care so much.
I will take your Game of Thrones rant. I will take it, bro. I'm here for it.
I hate what they did.
Tell me all about it.
I hate what they did with it, and I really did appreciate the time and work that they put into the other seasons because that was really fun ride. You know, it's got sensitive content in it, so for those who are faint of heart, do remember.
There's lots of sex.
There's lots of sex! You know, there's like war and pillaging and, you know, things that come with war and pillaging.
That was literally the quotes I was about to say. War and pillaging, and all the things that come with war and pillaging.
Hooray! Yeah,
Huzzah!
exactly. So, shit like that. But then it gets to the later seasons, and it's like, oh, she's his aunt, actually. and-
What happened, Richie? Give me, Lacey. Give me the. Come on, get it all out. Give it
What
to me. 'Cause
happened is that they had all of
so
these.
many people being like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever!" And then it was on a dime. Like within 2 weeks, people were like, "This fucking sucks. Do not touch this."
What happened was that they like mashed a million things in like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? They like just like retroactively like fuck this, fuck that plot doesn't matter anymore. We're gonna renege that thing. We're gonna go back on that thing. He's not interested in her anymore. He's going back to his sister. Like, oh my god, why all of this? Why all of this? This guy who is supposed to have like not cared anymore, like Braun for some reason is like the master of coin now. Like, what the fuck happened there? Okay, we just don't give a shit about Arya anymore. She's gonna sail to the west. Okay, all right, fantastic. What's west of Westeros? They just like fanficked the whole fucking last season. You know?
Yes, I did hear that complaint a lot. Where it felt, somebody said it felt like a Game of Thrones fan fiction.
The production quality, like, it was rushed. Like, they left a Starbucks cup on their fucking set that was in the episode when it aired.
I did see that. I didn't know if that was a meme or not. Like it had been faked after the fact.
I think, like, it's very, very easy to tell that they were just eager to go to their other projects because we've already made it big. We don't have to be here anymore. And that kind of sucked, which is like, hello.
Yeah, it seems like they basically said all the viewers' attention and all the like stuff you've put into this.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that.
So they totally threw it in the trash and they were like, Varys no longer is good at being the master of whispers. So fuck this. Daenerys is gonna go crazy for no reason. Alright, bet. Jon Snow screams at a dragon for 2 episodes.
Fucking hell, man.
Like I legitimately, like, I can't
It does seem like
explain
they were speed running the end.
the speed running, the cringe, the like, this is very
Just the overall
poorly-
vibe of like, they don't want to be here. They don't want to be making this shit anymore.
Exactly. Like, I can feel how much they're like, okay, let's wrap it up, boys. Like, okay.
Come on, guys. One and done. We cannot afford to reshoot this scene. There's a coffee cup in the way. Who cares? Nobody will notice. Next scene.
And everybody noticed, and they were like, fuck, shit, pull the episode. We gotta re-upload it. Like, oh my god. It was
It's
just,
so bad.
it was a mess. And then when the, like,
It's so blatant.
like, what the fuck? And then even the actors were like doing their like pre-readings of like the script, and they were like, this is really bad. I don't
Well, it's literally just like, to describe this to people who can't see, it's literally just not even hidden. It's on the table. No objects are surrounding
Yeah.
it, and it's in front
It was-
of like the blonde. Is that Daenerys?
Yeah, it was just like Daenerys came in late with her Starbucks, like, hey, like,
yeah.
okay, based.
Literally just looks like Daenerys. Emily Clark is sat
Yeah.
down with a coffee cup and went mindful. Let's shoot the scenes, guys. Like, hey, isn't that what you're supposed to have? Like,
They all-
and action, like
yeah,
something checks.
yeah, clear the set. But they didn't do anything like that. So, have I ever seen Stargate 1? I think so. I'm pretty sure I saw Stargate. I think Ignalis showed it to me. Also, Razor Dragon Wolf says, hate Disney Star Wars, the books are way better. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the source material, and like also like the source material with Game of Thrones is like why the series was really good, and then they ran out of source material and it started becoming the trash that ever lived.
Yeah, it's. God, Disney Star Wars.
could be a
feel
lot
like-
better.
Yeah, it feels like it's being written. And again, I'm not saying this agenda is good, bad, or anything in between. I am not commenting on that. What I am commenting on is that it is. You can feel that it is being written with a completely different tone and agenda in mind
Sure.
than.
The perspective's
the
all different.
previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the perspective's all different, and while they're doing that, they're also kind of. I think, the problem to me is that the best way to get your message across in an artistic form is to not write like you're trying to put that artistic message across. Don't make the audience feel like it's being shoved down their throat.
Yeah, that's a big issue that a lot of modern writers have, I think.
Yeah, whereas like Disney is not subtle, shall we say.
Echo says, I feel like death, LMAO, love you, gonna finish getting ready for work. Oh, I hope you feel better. Get some coffee. Yeah, audiences, like, don't treat your audience like they're stupid. I hate it.
Take care, Echo. I hope work goes okay.
Praying for you.
And yeah, it's like a lot of kids shows are now very dumb, and it's like, I think you're allowed to have nuance and death and tragedy in a kids show, but
Like,
it's a bit, you know,
I was
not kosher now.
I was talking with people the other day about Animorphs. Like, Animorphs is about a fucking like alien race invading and like taking over your families and shit. But that's like, you know,
Oh god,
youth-
my ex liked
youth media.
Animorphs.
Yeah.
I haven't thought that in years.
Animorphs is based, and it's like about it's about like found family and friendship and like love each other and trying to go against all odds and go out fighting, you know. And I loved that. And there was
Yeah.
this discussion of like, reading it now as adults, do we feel like we would allow like our own children to read this stuff? And I'm just like, yeah, because it's not presented in like this gruesome gore fest kind of way. It's presented as like, you know, like think of a magical girl anime, like they're fighting against evil and stuff, but like if we band together like birds of a feather, we'll be friends forever, you know.
I love whatever you just did.
That was Tokyo Mew Mew, which is another fantastic fucking magical girl shit that I like.
Tokyo Mew Mew,
Yeah.
of course it
But
is.
the 4Kids dub was Mew Mew Power, and they had a whole shtick going on with their theme song. That was way different from the
Really?
JP. Yeah. So, again, Animorphs is like really dark content, and like at the end of the day, like really scary. Like each book opens up with kids being like, my name is like such and such, but like I'll let you think that that's my real name. Like I can't tell you where I live, where I'm from, or anything because you might hurt me. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's very obviously like, you know, emulating wartime
Yeah.
type thing.
Which is like, kids can read books about war. I don't think like their reading should be censored as long as it's not like something that they try to emulate in life, right? Like kids know that they can't animorph and like beat each other up. I mean, kids are gonna like play Goku and Naruto and stuff. I feel like that's part of anything. So just something
yeah, like-
communicate with your children and let them know this is like, you know, bigger subject material, but they can talk to you about it.
Yeah, like I remember even being like gonna say 6, 7, and I really liked the Dynasty Warriors game. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yes, I've heard of it.
It's so that was like my introduction to a lot of like Chinese history and like Three Kingdoms, and it's extraordinarily bloody and famine filled and cannibalism filled, and kids still out there playing with swords and pretending
Yeah.
to be like, it's just, but that didn't, just because it has death doesn't mean you're like, oh, I need to protect the kid from it because, you know, they can't see death. It's
Like, there's only so much
life.
there's only so much you can shelter a kid from, and then at some point you do damage. Too much sheltering is bad.
I would agree with that. There's
Detrimental to their
and
development.
bubble wrap.
Because then they don't have, yeah, the bubble wrap is too much. Because then they don't have the skills to confront that sort of thing when they're older, and then they're like, oh, this is kind of real.
Or they go like my friend did, where his mum tried to wrap him in bubble wrap so much that whenever he was out of her sight, he would go crazy and get everything in and do all the drugs and drink
Yeah.
all the alcohol, and because you can't, there's no,
It's like Catholic school
there's
kids.
no, yeah, yes,
Finally,
oh
they're
my God.
free.
We had a Catholic school in my town, and I'm not trying to be whatever, but you would always be like, do not get into a fight with somebody from there, do not talk to a girl from there, because like they will either kill you or not leave you alone. You'll be talking for hours. It's like
Yeah.
Catholic schools really, because they're under such a tight leash
Yes.
that when you let that leash go,
Yes.
of course they're gonna go crazy.
That's how my Catholic school was, and you looked at the high school, and like the girls were given more freedom with their uniform, and like people could wear their uniform. So like in the K through 8, which was basically the elementary school, we couldn't do anything. Like our hair couldn't be too short if you were a female. Your hair couldn't be too long if you were male. You couldn't have your nails too long. No nail polish, no makeup of any kind. You know, like they had very strict rules, and they would make your life a pain in the ass about it. Like, so, like, one time I forgot I had painted my nails, and I got so scared. So, like, I tattled on myself, and I was like, I forgot I had nail polish on. Please don't get mad at me. And they're like, well, you should know better, but I'm gonna let you off with a warning this time and not send you home. Like, shit like that, you know? So, like, when they finally get to high school, it's like, these girls are all wearing, like, the craziest hairstyles they can and dyeing it, and they got makeup, and they look like they've had freedom for the first time in, like, 10 years.
Yeah, again, it was always the Catholic school people that were like,
Because they're very strict and want you to, like, conform and take your, like, individuality.
you could always tell someone was from that school when they'd come dressed to the nines in the shortest skirt or the tightest shirt they could find,
Yeah.
and with their muscles short. It's like, bro, you clearly are just like, please love me.
Yeah, I got in trouble a lot in Catholic school.
Really?
I'm no longer Catholic. I'm gay now.
Yeah, it's not really compatible with the Catholic lifestyle, I will say.
I think that Jesus is a cool guy, but modern religion is a sham.
What do you mean? Scientology is the most legit religion I've ever known.
Right. Oh, Go says, I got pulled over so much in Catholic school and I was only in for 3 grades. Yeah, I, like, jumped back and forth between public school and Catholic school because I was getting...
Oh god, that's gotta suck.
Because I was getting bullied for being autistic. Let's go! You know. But anyway, yeah, so, like, you restrain a kid's, like, individuality for too long. When they finally get a chance to do so, they're gonna go, like, batshit insane.
It's hog wild!
Yeah. Freedom! And yes, we did like to hike up our skirts in fucking Catholic school.
Oh shit!
There's an unknown in the chat.
It's your Pokemon 3 movie.
My Pokemon 3 movie,
Pokemon.
little guy. Hold on, I was cleaning out my bong pipe.
Speaking of which, yeah, I want to go make a little joint. I'm gonna switch back to worse audio. Actually, I'm gonna see if I use these headphones
See
that I
how
use
far
my
they
PC
reach?
on my phone. No, but like, if I use them on my phone, will it improve or will the audio just be shit because it's the mobile app?
We'll see.
We will see. Alright, 2 seconds. Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Foxa says me on my free shit now. Oh, how the turntables. Yeah, I'm saying all Catholic school does is show you the lifestyle that you do not want to fucking live. Me leaving Catholic school like, oh, I'm fruitier than ever. Ever draw any Pokemon OCs? Yes, I have. Where is that Pokemon thing I drew? I love to draw Pokemons. I love to draw Neopets. Did I put this in my personal stupid folder? Where is it? Pokemon. Is it on my iPad? I'm gonna scream. Pokemon. I have a drawing I did of myself with a little Pokemons, but I can't find it right now. I've drawn a shiny cutie fly. Oh, you got a shiny! You got a shiny unknown, homie! That's really cool. A beast, a pug.
Okay, I have switched to mobile, but I have my other headset on. Does that sound any better than usual?
I think it does, yeah.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I
You
like
stole
to
my
say-
line!
I like to say huzzah! Okay. I don't know where this is right now. I can't find it. Where's my Pokemon?
I take it. I was gonna say your favorite region's probably Johto, right?
I love Johto.
Hell yeah. Like-minded individuals.
I'm a big fan of, you know, like Mareep. I love Girafarig.
I
Oh,
always
here it
thought
is.
Girafarig was the third generation Pokemon until like I think it's either not in Gold or it's in Crystal because the one I played as a kid was Gold and I never saw it.
Maybe
and
it
then
was
saw it in Gen 3.
maybe it was a region exclusive because there was gold and there was silver, so maybe it was in silver instead of gold. But
Yeah, I
but
also
crystal
think
was the
those
combined,
Pokemon-
right?
Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, Crystal was the two versions, and you also the first time you got to play as a girl.
Yes, that's correct. Because you were just the
And I
set
still-
pro tags before. Okay, I found the
Yeah,
art.
the dude.
I will upload it to my server and then grab the link. Here it is. Yes, I have.
Still to this day, Chris from Crystal has my favorite female trainer design. That
Yes!
blue hair is.
She's the best. She has blue
Right?
hair and pronouns. A woman after my own heart. Girafarig is in gold, silver, and crystal, but his encounter rate is bigger in crystal, I think. Ah, there you go. So he's probably more rare. Teku is Typhlosion. Yes, I love a Typhlosion. I always start with Cyndaquil. I love a Cyndaquil.
It's unfortunate that Cyndaquil and Chikorita are in the same region because I really love Chikorita, but in Legends Arceus, I got to finally have Cyndaquil, and he turned into Hyphlosion instead of just Typhlosion.
Yes, absolutely.
I really hope that makes a comeback because I know that they're like regional forms, but it was such a good design, and Fire Ghost is such a good stat. Like I love that combo.
And I think it's hard to pick a favorite. So like I always say Johto, but I love Kanto, I love Hoenn, and like it's really hard to pick out of like the main three or whatever, as it were.
What about Kalos?
That's the French place, right?
Yes, the one that maps a big circle.
Oh, okay. So I remember having issues with my game because that one had a lot of bugs, and they were like, "Don't save if you go here because it's gonna corrupt your game."
Yeah,
And I was like,
It was the one that introduced Mega Evolution, which is still to this day the best mechanic the extra mechanic they've added, I think.
I wish they would pick a mechanic and stick with it because they keep implementing new ones and yanking them and then rinse and repeat.
The good thing about Legend Z to A was that the last little reveal was a Mega Stone, so it does seem like they're trying to go back to, hey, remember Mega Evolution?
Remember that stuff that we implemented? With
They only
with
chose,
whole
like,
new
certain Pokemon
Pokemon?
to edit.
Yeah. So it was a very specialized type of thing. Mega
Yeah,
Beedrill,
but it
my
was like-
beloved.
Yeah, Mega Beedrill got one, and Flygon still doesn't have a
That
Mega
was
version.
really weird!
Like, Mega Beedrill? Why?
Because Beedrill is unappreciated, I guess.
I know, but was there some programmer that just wanted to make Beedrill viable and was like,
Yes.
fuck it, you're getting a Mega Stone?
I think so. Someone out there was like, I really love Beedrill and I'm gonna do this for myself.
Yeah, some programmer, there was someone on the team that has like 3 Beedrill plushes in their booth, like that they're programming on. It's like just covered in Beedrill merch.
I like the bug Pokemon. When I was playing my my Poke MMO run for the first time, I think last week or something, I picked up a Kakuna and I was like, "You're gonna be my best friend." And I evolved it into a cute little Beedrill, but sadly, there's only so many Pokemon I can put on my fucking list.
I love Kakuna and Beedrill and Metapod just because they're so can't do anything.
Harden! They're a good
God.
tank to have out there while you're healing your Pokemon.
True. I also
Strategy.
just love when Ash is in the anime and he his Metapod got stolen. And like he's running with Metapod,
He's
he's
so
apologizing to Metapod, and Metapod's got no expression, just like Metapod.
Metapod. Yeah. That is the best part about those weird little guys. I love weird little Pokemon. Like, even, like, new Pokemon, like, if I'm not able to remember their name, I can still, like, really appreciate, like, a pretty design, So, even old Pokemon, like, not all of them are my favorite. Like, I don't really give a fuck about, like, Grimer and stuff, but someone out there loves Grimer, and that's totally chill, right? That's kind of the same way with new
I love
Pokemon.
Muck.
Muck is
I
cute.
really love Muck.
A little puddle.
Again, probably just because of the anime, where like Ash's muck just won
His-
matches by smothering other enemies.
Yeah, he's cute. He's just like a slimy blanket.
Muck, hug.
Yeah, he just wants a hug. And, you know, if you die, that's your problem. That is,
Pretty
not,
much.
that is not Muck's fault. If you die,
It's also
you
why I
just
like-
couldn't hang.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't hug Muck, it's not Muck's fault.
Yeah.
You're just not.
Skill
You're not
issue.
worthy of being a trainer of Muck.
Skill issue.
That's why I like Orange Islands. Is that like Ash decided to actually like call on all the Pokemon he had.
Oh, yeah. And it's kind of weird to think about all the Pokemon that he does have. He has like 50 Tauros or something.
30, I think it was 30 Tauros, yeah. And one of them helped them win the Orange League, baby.
Silly. Like, why do you have so many? Was he looking for a fucking, like, perfect IV Tauros? Was that the best Tauros of them all?
But I think because I don't think this episode aired in English because it had a gun in it.
That's right.
So-
That's right, yeah.
They were all charging him, and the only way that you could stop them like charging him was to just try and throw as many Pokeballs as he could. So he ended up catching like 30 of because I think they give
He
you
caught
30
a
Safari
stampede or
balls.
something, yeah, in the Safari Zone.
Because isn't he looking? I think he's looking for a Pokemon,
Mhm.
and like ends up wasting, well, quote unquote, wasting all his balls on Tauros, and then being like, I'm okay with it. I can't remember. It's been years since I watched dub or subbed. It's always dub.
Also,
Safari Zone episode.
I was in the Safari Zone trying to catch a Chansey. Fuck Chansey. That bitch do not
Chansey
want to
is
get caught.
I hate it, dude. It's impossible because it's like you have to throw the rock and then literally just hope, pray that it doesn't run away.
And then if you don't throw the rock, it's fucking useless because the catch rate is insane. Oh my god, Poop the Hedgehog! Whoa! Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you today, Poop? Yes, the little Goji busting through the door.
Smashes through the door. What's up? So Ash is looking for a Dratini.
Oh, okay, he was looking for a Dratini in the Safari Zone and ended up with 30 Tauros.
They are confronted by Team Rocket, gives them a challenge. Whichever group catches more Pokemon will win. If Ash and his friends win, Team Rocket won't bother the group ever again. Well, that didn't work.
Liars!
Liar! Liar! Oh, actually, it's better than this. Listen to this. The first Pokemon that Ash and his friends see are a herd of Tauros. Ash and Brock catch two of them easily with Safari Balls. The group then hides behind bushes while observing a Rhyhorn. Ash throws a Safari Ball at it, but just then, the herd of Tauros run past, causing Ash to end up catching another.
Oh,
This
it's
goes
like a
on.
bit, of course.
Yes, he keeps trying to catch everything else in the Safari Zone, but Tauros keeps running in the way.
And Tauros is
That's
like,
brilliant.
moo! Of course. Okay, great.
That's actually pretty hilarious. I love that.
Poop says, how is you? I'm good. I'm trying to visualize this little hyena better in my head.
Are you now?
A little yin. I love to draw a little furry beach. I'm just trying to get the hair right, mostly.
You're doing a wonderful job.
I give myself shit about the details.
Fuck, that was on the wrong layer.
I promise you, you're a really good artist, and you're very harsh on yourself. You're extremely harsh on yourself.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
You are neither ugly nor proud.
Fuck. You got me there. This is too high.
Poop the Hedgehog. I love that name.
Poop the hedgehog. I like that it's a bee.
Oh, it is a bee. My brain immediately corrects it to Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's what I told Goji was calling them hedgehog for a while, and I was like, actually, it's hedgehog. And she was like, what the fuck? Let it be
Dude,
known on
I
this day.
forgot to say, I had no idea how good Squishmallows were, and then I found like a big shadow head, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that, and then I felt it and went, wow, that's so soft.
Oh, I love a squishmallow.
They're incredibly soft. I have no idea what they're made of, but it's like, it's better than memory foam.
They have like a nice like stuffing inside, and like the outer texture of the material is really nice too. Shove my face into it.
Just shove my face right into it and take a deep breath.
Yes.
Give me all of the microplastics in my lungs,
Yes.
Yes! My dream is eat dirt! I like to eat trash!
Razor Dragon Wolf says, I have a Road to El Dorado meme. We're freaking out because they're drawing on the wrong layer.
please.
Give it here. I love a meme. Oh yeah, so Pocket Camp is going fucking end of service. Thanks
What?
for nothing, Obama. Yeah, it's gonna be like, now they're gonna offer like a separate paid app where you can just like interact with your villagers, I guess, and decorate. Because I guess all of the offline features, or all of the online features are going to be obsolete pretty soon. So I think it goes
That's,
end of service in November?
stop killing games.
Hey.
Stop killing games.
Yeah. So at least it's gonna have like a supplementary offline app, but at the same time, like, okay, but like
It's not the same.
half the fucking game was like gifting to your friends and visiting their camps and like doing the mini games events and shit.
Oh, that sucks,
So
man.
yeah.
It's happening a lot with like these live services, and like people would pay like I know this is a weird concept, but like I know that not every game is a 10 out of 10 from IGN, the arbiters of all good game rating, but I think everybody's your favorite game doesn't have to be that
There's
like
Fluffy.
10 out of 10.
Right, it doesn't have to be like the best game ever. I'm okay. I'm content liking a little bit of garbage.
There are people out there whose favorite game is like some mobile game that servers went down like 2 years ago,
Right.
and they're just told, yeah, fuck you, you can't play that game anymore.
Still crying about Magia Record. I open it just to look at Kyoko. Sag.
Kyoko? Oh yes, your thing broke. Your
My
thing went into service.
stupid game that died. How could they fucking
God.
do this to me? Everything I touch dies.
There's like this plant. I can't remember where it is, but if you touch it, its leaves like shut and wilt.
That's what
And-
happens when I touch anything.
Yeah.
Give me back Magia Record. I'm sad.
It's like I may smoke a lot of grass, but everything I touch dies.
Like I hate that I got into all these fucking mobile games, and I'm having like really bad anxiety about my favorite game, Girls X Battle 2, because I've been there for a long time, and if it goes end of service, I might fucking have a meltdown.
Yeah, for real.
Like fucking, I can't.
All these games will go the way of the dodo.
I can't. I play this
Because at
game.
one point, the company's not gonna pay for the servers.
Fucking live!
I see people
tough.
making jokes in the Discord. Like, oh, it'll probably go end of service soon. Go says,
And you're
it will go end
You're
of
like,
service,
"Yeah."
Litchi. It's just a matter of when. Thanks for the reassurance. I know.
I know.
I literally am just waiting for it to happen is what my fucking anxiety is, you silly bitch. I love to play this fucking game, and I know it's not gonna be here someday anymore. That's what I said! So I'm like,
That's what I said.
obviously I'm gonna archive the shit out of it, like, for myself and take pictures of all my hoes and crap like that. But this is like
yeah, bitches.
this is like the game that I put fucking money into and had an issue. And
Oh no.
I love Girls Battle 2 and
It does, like, I really think there should be some sort of initiative. Even if it's just like a company starts up that's like, hey, do you want to host your own private servers for games? And like, you could have, these companies could have a relationship with, we're gonna sunset the game. We don't want to have servers for it anymore. You guys, if you want to, the community can fucking pay for it. Like,
that would be nice.
Just but again, it's like, no, because we're not making money off of this. We must kill it.
Right. I hate it. Remember when they just
Capitalist
sold
hellscape,
games?
Baby. Remember when you just had a disc and you put the disc in and then it booted the game?
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait 4 hours for it to download the rest of the fucking game.
So that's, yeah, all the fucking data that they didn't put onto the game because you have to get it off of servers. Everything is very
Yeah.
server-based, and it hurts me because what happens when these hoes don't want to host the servers anymore? It's just gone forever.
I know nobody's gonna play it later on in life because it was a shit game anyway, but Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, right, was so broken that there's only the first level on the disc, okay? The rest of it you have to download from the server. So, what happens when Activision just decides, yeah, we're not hosting that anymore? That disc now only contains the first level. Like, it's useless. You've now sold me a disc with the first level on it, and you'll take down the servers with the rest of the game on it.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
How do you fucking live like that? It's kind of
How
crazy
can
to
I
think that there's like a huge chunk of games that will never ever be able to be played again just because the developers don't give a fuck. And they're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Thanks for giving us money while we had this up. Like, I hope... Even if I just get a stupid archive app for me to look at my gorals, like, that's like the bare minimum I could ask for. But when they yank everything offline forever and ever and nothing is to be found, I'm just like, thanks. The enshittification of everything.
Oh yeah, baby, it's coming. It's coming for all of us. It's coming for every service, every app.
Everything is a subscription now. Everything is a fucking limited time release. Everything goes end of service after a year or two. Ugh.
Or you go, yeah, the Nintendo route where it's like limited availability, artificial scarcity. You can only buy Super Mario 3D All Stars for like 3 months.
Fuck Nintendo!
Why?
Fuck Nintendo! Why did they do that? That is just the ugliest shit ever. Fuck Nintendo, who's never heard of a fucking sale, first of all. And second of all,
Yes.
creating the artificial
We don't want to
scarcity
devalue our properties.
when they could just put anything and everything they want for sale at any fucking point!
Yeah, it's like, bro, you like the Pokemon games on the eShop. That's so easy.
That's
and it took
easy
them
money
years
for
to get
them.
the original Game Boy ones on there. And I don't even know, I think they should be on the Switch ones now. But it took them ages to get it on the 3DS. Like, it's a home run, bro.
No
People have been emulating
Yarhar,
stuff on their phone.
no Yarhar or emulate, only buy. Okay, well, you haven't created an avenue for us to buy, and then they just frowny face, like, I don't know what to tell you! I want to play this game! I'm gonna find some way to play it. If I cannot find a means to acquire it, and I don't have the platform from it, emulation is my only other fucking go-to. And then they don't want to, like, participate in being able to provide a fucking home store emulation system or whatever. Like, I'm
Yeah, they want,
gonna
like-
Yarhar, cause do what you want, cause the pirate is free. You are a pirate, Yarhar.
And then
fiddle
they
dee
try and take down ROM sites where it's like,
bastards.
bro, how are you missing any money from me playing
They're not.
like Top Gun on the NES that you haven't sold in 40 years? Like,
Right. I'm just like, you have not had this for sale in such a long time. This would never be an issue to your profits compared to all the things that you are selling in modern times. And then they're just the frowny face.
it's fucking stupid. Like, even again, like to take it back to Sonic as always.
Sonic, Sega's always been like, you want to make fan games? Go for it. Just don't make money off of it. And there's hundreds of thousands of Sonic fan games, and there's been them for
Right.
years and decades. Like,
And Nintendo's like, don't touch my stuff!
yeah, Nintendo's like, how dare you think of making anything outside of Mario Maker, like making a Mario level in anything other than in the software we told you could make a Mario level in, you bastards.
Nintendo, please. I'm begging you.
It's tough. Like, cause how, like, again, how does, say somebody wants to make a Mario podcast where it's like, Lychee, I'll be Princess Peach, you be Mario, we're gonna make an audio story of us going through the Mushroom Kingdom.
Can't do it.
It's not
Nintendo's
for,
gonna get
it's
mad
not
at
for
us.
profit. Yeah, Nintendo will get mad at you. It's stupid as fuck. And remember when they tried to do that Nintendo Creator thing on YouTube, where only Nintendo creators can play Nintendo games?
Like, shut the fuck up. If I paid for your fucking game, I'm gonna play it. And also, you cannot prove that I didn't pay for this game, so fuck off.
Yeah, it's again, it's the old Japanese business mentality, whereas apparently Nintendo America, they
It can be very
Said that you're-
strict.
we get it, but we can't do anything because like, the Japanese is in charge. You know?
Right.
And if the Japanese say we never discount Zelda, any of them ever, then they don't.
It's just so ding dang strict, and I'm like, for why?
Yeah, it's ridiculous that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the same price. If I went to go buy them, they're both like $60. How? How the fuck is that fair?
Because
How does that encourage anybody to try it as well?
having
Like,
a sale is alien to them. Hi, Robo. Welcome in. Yeah, I have.
What's up, Robo?
I have a mighty need for many ideas that Nintendo could be putting their effort into, as we often discuss. And they put all of their effort into, like, destroying all their previous works off of the internet through ROMs and such, and then they don't offer ROMs. It's like, what is this weird Ouroboros of stupid? Cut it out. I'm gonna get some water.
enjoy your Wawa. Bang. Bang. Oh, I'm still here. Hey, chat. How's it going? True go. Sega has been pretty based about availability. Yeah, they're just kind of like, you want to make your weird Sonic fan game that has Chris Thorndike in it? Sure, go for it. You want to make your 10-part audio series with an old Sonic voice actor that we don't talk to anymore? Yeah, go for it. Like, that's based, because, like, if anything, it just makes people go, yeah, even if you're like, I don't like Frontiers, or I don't like what Sonic are doing at the moment, make your own Sonic game, you know? Make your own experience, and you can still like the character. You can still get people liking the character. Side Generations is still going to be on Steam. Exactly! They're like, hey, fucking, we understand there's a shitload of mods and support for this, so we're not just going to take it down. It's going to be in collections. It's going to be in bundles.
Of course, I come back to Sanic. What else did I expect? It's fine.
It's one of my easy ways to entertain
I
the chat.
I understand, and that is allowed. Amen. I was just like, I don't know what else I expected. 100%.
Yes, it's my go-to. You know this.
Based.
It works, though.
It's okay. I'm used to it, honestly. I'm trying to absorb all of this knowledge, but it's like, I'm a lot more of a visual learner than I am, like, getting lectured at, kind of, not necessarily,
Okay,
like...
then I need... What you're saying is I need to stream Sonic and have you and Colin watching everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
But like mostly it's like if I haven't like hands-on seen like what game is associated with what setting, etc., more than likely I'm just like trying to catch up with whatever you're conversing about is pretty much it.
That makes sense. It's basically just saying how like there's so much fan content for Sonic that if you don't like what's going on with the current like timeline, you can make your own fan game or your own fan thing, and still like the character and still be interested in the character. So maybe they release the next game and you're still interested. So say I didn't like Mario Odyssey, like but there's a Mario fan game that's like 65, like a sequel to 64, and that really interests me. But like there's not a bad thing for keeping people interested in the mascot while you don't want to develop that sort of game. But they will not do it. You will not be allowed to use fan games. You will not be allowed to use Mario models in anything.
Oh no, are we talking about Chris Chan in here? No, shoot. No, Chris Chan. That bitch needs help.
Yeah. It's just complicated with Chris.
It's an age-old case of neurodivergent, autistic, mentally ill person that had a shitty household and never got the help they needed from an early age.
Yeah.
And then got exposed to the interwebs.
And then did a lot of shit, like a lot of horrible shit that brought a lot of attention their way, which again,
which was
Chris
like broadcasted online.
Yeah, Chris wasn't always the victim.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of situations where they weren't.
Issues, McGee. That's all I know.
Yeah,
they got issues. Robo says, "Can we eat Slim Jims later?" I love Slim Jims. Crunch.
Okay, I'm gonna try and jump back to PC. 2 seconds.
Do it. Snap into a Slim Jim. Septum. Testes, breasty. Welcome back.
Ooh, breasticles. What's up?
What was that? A bridge series? I think it was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, where they refer to My Valentine as a fucking, like, pair of floating chesticles.
Oh god. My Valentine is like... They should have done so much more with my...
She's cute. I like her hair.
She should have been one of the crew and wasn't made into one of the crew.
I know. I was like, she's so full of sass.
I have no idea why they were like, yeah, you can be involved in the Seal of Orichalcos crew now. It's like, what?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
I get it. It's like
subverting your expectations or something.
Yeah, it was like, didn't Joey like dream of Mai when he was dying, and then Mai was like, "Oh, did you dream of me when you saw your friends?"
Get together.
Oh God.
But I
Mai and Joey should have got.
It just weren't meant to be. Can these?
It just weren't meant to be.
Bitches, get back to me about my Pokemon.
Guess not.
Get that Pokemon, I'm gonna get all the Pokemon.
Oh my god, the Harpy ladies made me gay, let's be real.
Oh my god, the Harpy ladies were so
They were
cute.
so cute. I like them a lot. The trio, the 3 designs is like, oh, hello.
Harpy Lady deck was pretty fun in Duel Links. I don't know how it is IRL though.
I think I have all the Harpy Lady cards.
Whatever one, the one that was just got more attack from more Harpy Ladies being on the field.
Yes.
That was all I put in.
Yes. I put another Harpy Lady on the field!
Harpy's baby dragon was always cute.
Aw, true. Ghost says, I want to make a Harpy Lady deck so bad. And then, oh yeah, they have the Amazon Girls. I like the Amazon Girls. I also have a bunch of those cards.
Oh yes, she played Amazons after a while.
Amazonas Blowpiper. And, they had a lot of stuff. I had a couple of the Blowpiper ones, and, like, a Sorceress or something.
Sorceress. An ancient sorceress.
Yes. Yes.
I'm looking at my totally legit PS2 games and wondering what to play.
Play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
Burnout Revenge. Oh, I just got that. I was running young smoke weed and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
I just rewatched that episode and I love that fucking line so much. For no other reason than like the way he says it is very charming to me. I don't know. I would be like, yes, I will play Burnout Revenge with you.
No stomachs with diet soda.
Fill up bellies with diet soda, smoke some weed, and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
It's the way he like shakes the bag of weed when he's like.
Oh, it's cute. I love a little creature.
I was just wondering if you wanted to play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
It's very cute. It's very cute. I loved it.
Well, apparently, between Pikachu and Clefairy, Poliwhirl was also considered to be a mascot.
Oh, really? I mean, he's a good design. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful.
Didn't
just had no
Poliwhirl
idea.
become the mascot of the Adventures manga? Doesn't the guy in the Adventures manga have a Poliwhirl?
Think so. Yeah. A lot of the
So-
big mons that end up being presented to us by pro tags are like Typhlosion, Pikachu, Charizard. I know Clefairy was one of the ones that we discussed that they wanted to do as a mascot.
Yes.
It was a competitor mascot, and then Pikachu won, I think.
I think Pikachu was seen as less girly.
Yeah. Eevee's really good.
Eevee's sick. Eevee's really good.
Also, angry that I couldn't evolve my Eevee in Let's Play Eevee. I was like really excited to have like a Jolteon be my buddy, and then it couldn't happen.
It is annoying that you couldn't evolve them.
I hate that. I hate when there's restrictions. I know it's like part of the story or something, but I hate it. This is a me problem, but it's made me butt mad. I became ass mad, as it were.
God, man. Like, Eevee, the way that Eevee is single-handedly became, like, the second runner-up is... I mean, I don't know if it would be my choice, but I can see why, because everybody's a favorite Eeveelution, and...
I wish they
Brown
gave-
dog is just cute.
I wish they gave Eevee like a normal evolution for like leveling up. Like,
Yeah, like, just a normal type that
Yeah.
actually still is compatible, or competitive.
yeah.
And that's why they tried to do, like, hey, it's your partner Pokemon in Let's Go Eevee, so that... I think the partner Pokemon is like a stat boost.
It could have been cool if it was like a part of the story that it evolves into like a normal type with friendship. Like,
I'm gonna see if there's any concept art for that, like
Or
people just
something.
doing it.
a lot of the time I just see people drawing like a fluffier Eevee, and I'm like, you gotta get cooler with it. You gotta think like Ninetales, Arcanine. Like, come on,
That's exactly what I just see. It's just
fluffier
For sheer
Eevee. There's just it's not my favorite concept that people put out. That's for sure.
yeah. I do wish they had like a normal. That is a good point. Normal type is so slapped on, dude.
I love my normal types that they were like,
Nah, normal sucks. Gotta make it fairy now. I'm like, leave me alone! Ah!
Now Fairy is kind of converted to be with a new like normal type, isn't it? It's strange.
yeah.
That's now our attention. Fuck you.
I wish they made, yeah, it's kind of, Foxa says it'd be cute to make a fluffy ice type Eevee. Yeah, like, Glaceon is really pretty, but they're very, like, slim and, like, naked looking.
Yeah, very wiry. Dainty. Very dainty looking.
You know your band, right? Loser.
Cheap viewers.
Some asshole.
Oh, nice. One of those like buy our
It's a
viewers on.
It's a yeah, cheap viewers on blah blah blah. Like, I don't want your fake viewers. Shalash.
Shalala, shalala. Yes, you won my fake viewers.
Get out of here.
It'd be cool if there were more EV types. Like, I don't think we have a ghost EV, a bug EV, or like...
Well, a ghost EV would be cool.
Right.
And yeah, we need
Dark
more bug Pokemon.
is, you know, a really nice balance. They have dark and psychic. And, you know, I guess the, like, more generic typing. Electric, water, fire. And then we got fairy. But we don't have, like, a flying type Eevee or anything like that. There's no dragon. Like, they could expand. They don't have a fighting type Eevee. Poison.
Well, fighting type Eevee would be actually quite. Oh, yeah. There's still so much room. Like
There's a lot of
Dra-
concepts you can work with.
Dragon Eevee. Yeah, right, Thoxa. Dragon Eevee. That would be sick.
There's so much to work with.
To wake, too much to wake with.
They have all these concepts that they could have made more EVs for, and they were like, let's make a new type. Like, what about all this other shit?
I get why Eevee, or not Eevee, I get why Fairy type is so popular because of Sylveon.
Yeah.
But man, it's
Mechanically, it kind of bunked everything up.
pretty much. It did just kind of say, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fucked
Fuck
everything
Dragon
up.
type.
Toxa says, I wish I could fucking draw Pokemon. You can draw Pokemon. Just start with, like, the baby mons. That's what I did.
Draw Togepi. It's like a little oval with spikes.
A little Togepi, a Cleffa, a Wooper, you know, the small roundies.
Jigglypuff.
Draw a little Biggly Buff.
Who's that Pokemon? It's a Jigglypuff from above.
Yeah, that was rude.
That was so
A
good.
Jigglypuff seen from above.
So stupid.
Like, what are you talking about? Nobody was gonna get that right. Ah, skill issue.
I want to even find that clip. Guys, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Fun fact, in the Japanese version of the episode, they reused this gag for the actual Who's That Pokemon segment.
Oh my god.
That's such a dick move.
Because of course they did! Razor Dragon Wolf says, Voltorb is the easiest Pokemon to draw. That's right, he's just an orb with some
Actually,
eyes.
I'd argue Electrode is easier because it's just like literally dot eye.
Fuck, I don't remember this shit. No, no, I only remember what Voltorb looks like. He's got like a smiley face or something, right? It's like this.
What is in you?
Fuck. I can't remember what he fucking looks like. Hold on.
Here.
Voltorb and Electrode. Oh, I fucked it all up. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a little line eye.
I'm gonna say Voltorb is easier to draw.
You think?
Yeah, because I forgot the composition of the other guy. So straight off the top of your head, Voltorb is just round ball, angry eyes.
Okay, that's
with
fair.
Electrode, it's like, shit, where's his mouth supposed to go? Where's his eyebrows? I forgot the eyebrows entirely.
That is also fair.
So just by, like, ease of, like, shitting out a Pokemon.
I'd say if you're not looking at them, definitely Voltorb is easier to remember.
Yes.
But if you are looking at them, I would say maybe
Electrode is probably the easier to draw, yeah.
Okay, we've come to a compromise. It was good having this in-depth debate with you, Lychee.
Of course, absolutely. I think we came to a very objective conclusion.
And this is conflict resolution healthily, everyone. I drew exactly as you described, no ref. Looks nice.
Yes, I want to see. I want to see. Faster, Toxo. I want to see. I'm making grabby hands.
Yeah, I use my murder girl grabby hands.
Grabologies. Posted. Yes! Now that's a Voltorb. He's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Honestly, he looks like a baby Voltorb. I'll show Rusa.
Yeah. Please do.
Like, if it had a pre-evolution.
That's cute. Yeah,
Little
that is
angry
like
ball.
baby Voltorb.
Okay.
I love that idea.
And a hamster. There. One hamster and a sippy. I could take a sippy. I got White Peach Calpico, and this is like, oh, I love White Peach.
Ooh.
I love.
What's that?
I love lychee flavor. It's this like a non-carbonated beverage. It is like a yogurt drink
Ooh.
kind of thing. Product of Japan. Shake well before serving. Yeah, it's like a yogurt drink, but it's flavored.
Oh, I hope it's delicious for you.
Oh, it's not yogurt. What is this?
What is this?
I don't know what it is.
What is it?
I don't know what it is, but it's delicious. It's just this non-carbonated beverage. What is Calpico? Time to ask the internet.
Calpico.
Non-carbonated Japanese soft drink. Okay. It's just like a juice, I guess. Contains 1% juice. It's just... Do you think it's just juice? It's a milk-based drink? Okay.
Dude, the way Rayquaza, or do you say Rayquaza?
It's just flavored water. Oh, there's a Miltank in the chat! I do say Rayquaza.
Oh my god, Milk Tank! I'm gonna buy an Ultra Ball right now. It's strange. I don't know what the official pronunciation is.
I think it's Rayquaza. But I do say Rayquaza just because that's like how I used to say it when I was little. I think it's Rayquaza. That's how it looks like a spelled.
That's how I have no idea, but I just love the way that he like flies, goes straight forward, and then the way he like crumples back, his he folds himself back in.
Yes.
Whereas like Echo's Luigia is just like
Luigia.
floating Luigia, floating so elegantly, whereas Rayquaza looks like he's struggling a bit.
He is, he's like a little slinky. Yeah.
A little slinky going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk.
Yay! A cow for everybody.
Moo! Yes. I remember how badly my ass got beat by Whitney's Milk Tank.
I kept getting fucked up the other day trying to get through, the Whitney's Miltank, gym. Can't remember what it's fucking called. I was just there! It's not violent.
Goldenrod.
In Goldenrod, yeah. You kick her ass,
Which is-
and then you go get the little water flowering can.
Oh yeah. And the way that she cries when you beat her, and like, she's like, "No, you're a meanie. I'm not giving you the badge."
Yeah, she fucking cries. She's like, "Ah, you beat me up." Like, girl, you're a gym leader. And all of her, like, other trainers and stuff in the gym that you have to fight are like, ugh, can you leave for a little while and come back?
Yeah, I think was it somebody because she always does this. Like
She always fucking does this when she loses.
Oh god, I just love Whitney as a character. She's like the only gym leader that has like such a character.
She's baby. I love her.
Yeah.
She has like really big little sister energy. Like she's really bratty.
Yes. Like even after she loses, she'll cry, and you just want to give her a hug and be
Like,
like,
I'm
there, you
sorry.
did great.
Like,
You're
I'm
great."
sorry, Whitney. You won, actually. I'll leave now.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Me using fighting Pokemon was cheating. I'll try again.
I beat her up with my Mankey, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Just like.
Thank you. She got
Break,
upset.
break, break.
Just keep fucking punching and double kicking, and you know.
Double kick, bro. That was the only way I got through. What was it? The first gym in Hoenn. The only move I get past the nose pass.
God, I understand.
That nose pass was just such a bitch.
Nose pass hurts. That's why I try to keep my freaking team like varied so that I can at least pull out some move that if not like super effective, at least somewhat effective.
Yeah, something that you know you can at least, I don't know.
Do some damage with. Cause it sucks when you're like doing, I don't know, 2 HP of damage because all your moves do nothing!
So true.
Hate it. It's so frustrating. I'm like, I got caught in a situation where I was up against like a fucking Magmar and an Electabuzz, and the Electabuzz kept fucking killing all my Pokemon, and I had like fire and electric types on me, so I was like, God damn it, I don't even have anything that can go up against these hoes right now.
It's amazing when you're just like, yeah, I do not have the type to beat this. I am fucked.
Correct. Hate it. Hate to be it.
Hate to be it. Hate to see it.
Exactly.
What was your favorite gym?
That's a tough one.
Excuse me, my hiccups.
Bless you. I think I do like the fancy like last gym in Johto region. Let me fucking the dragon one, I think, right?
Yeah, Claire's.
Claire is awesome. I really like to go up against her.
Yeah, and the way that she's like, again, another gym leader with personality. It's like, nah, you didn't beat me. Fuck off.
Yeah. She has issues. She's like, I gotta accept. She's gotta humble herself.
She's like, no way you beat me. Go prove yourself to the Dragon Masters. And then the Dragon Master's like, yeah, actually, you're pretty cool. And she's like, well, I take it you, of course, you obviously fit. What?
What? Another gym that I like just because it's like kind of cute is like the Ghost Gym with Morty, because it's like dark, and if you don't follow the path, you like fall off, and it like brings you back to the beginning. That one's really cute. I also thought that one was a formidable gym. Fighting ghost type Pokemon is always kind of difficult if you don't have a psychic.
Yeah, because a lot of, like, especially at that level, you've still got a lot of normal moves hanging around.
Or is it you need
So you're like-
ghost to fight psychic types? See, this is why I always fucking mix shit up. I'm just like, no.
I think it's both. I think they're
it's
super
both.
effective against each
Okay,
other,
okay.
right?
You might be right.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I trust you.
That's a mistake.
False!
You're wrong. Nah, I'm not that much of an evil person. I like to hope.
I don't know.
Just
if
a tiny bit
I don't
evil.
know if evil is something I would ever use to describe you.
Good. I'm very glad. I try my best. I try my best, you know.
Wholesome has Sonic disease. Yeah. Fits right into my
I really do. It might be controversial, but I genuinely think that the 3D games are much better than the 2D games. And I know a lot of people love
Might
the
be
3D game or the
controversial.
2D games, but
I think the Sonic game I played the most was the PC game where they're really bubbly looking and it's like the more classic one. Classic Sonic looking. I
Sonic Mania.
think so. Let me look it up.
I just be talking out my ass.
Talking out of your tuchus.
Yes, Sonic Mania.
I thought Sonic Mania looked good, but I just never got into it.
That is a-okay.
Again, it's a 2D Sonic doesn't feel fast to me because like I can't really get a sense of speed when it's like a 2D zone, you know?
I get that. Maybe it is just a matter of perspective.
Yeah, maybe it's just like my autistic brain is like I like seeing what's in front of me as opposed to what's near
Sure,
me,
the
if that makes sense.
sidebar thing. I get that, yeah.
It's like I don't mind the 2D sections in Frontiers either, but for some reason there it's like they do the like 2.5 perspective where they shift between 2D and 3D back and forth. I think that can work pretty well. But solo 2D Sonic, I suck ass at.
Sure, yeah, like I said, it might just be a matter of personal perspective.
Yeah, I don't think people love the 2D stuff.
I think when you put it in like a very first person view, yeah, like if you're playing like Mario Kart and shit and you're doing like the Wario level where it has like the drop down like a roller coaster, like that makes me feel like I'm going like way too fast.
Yeah.
So it might be something like that.
Just this whole perspective thing. Frontiers is almost a good game and I hate that. Oh, go. I know. It, honestly, and it may be controversial again, favorite Sonic game. It's just, to me, it's what I always wanted from a Sonic game. The 3D space, the running around. It works for my little ADHD brain that just likes to run around and go on a rail and run up a wall and grab a ring and
Yeah.
then do the same thing 1,000 times.
You just go fast. Gotta go fast. Go says I fucking hate Sonic, but I like it. What? I see. So desu ka.
So desu ka. So desu ne.
Sometimes you have a love-hate
Sometimes.
relationship with something, but that's because you want it to be better, and that's okay too.
Also true.
Trying to draw this fluffy fucking hyena, and I'm like,
It looks really nice.
argh, trying to make it look like hair still and not like slime. Like, I guess cotton candy. I despise that fucking hedgehog. Shut up! Like, I didn't drive you to a fucking Sonic cafe with everybody. I hate that hedgehog.
Aw.
Buys all his merch.
Go's just doing an Eggman impression. I hate that hedgehog.
Yeah. That's true, huh?
The problem with like, any franchise when it gets big enough is there's always going to be people that are like, nah, should be this, should be that, should be different.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to please everybody, which is also fair enough.
Everybody's got their opinions about how it should and shouldn't be.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
And they all smell.
Oh, that's good.
Go says, I dedicated too much of my life to those games to let it go. What? Are you telling me you're here because of a sunken cost fallacy and not because you enjoy it? That doesn't seem healthy.
Yeah, I'm only playing these games because I've invested way too much life into this. So I will waste more life
Like,
into this.
if you don't even like Sonic, like, legitimately.
There are a lot of people that do hate watch and hate play things. Like I'm not saying that Go, like I think Go's just memeing.
Maybe.
But there are a lot of people that hate watch and hate play things, so they can have a opinion online, or so that they can say something online, which is fair. I used to do that sometimes, a
Sure.
little contrarian thing. But
I like to have an educated opinion on something if I'm gonna, like, try to have a discussion or something.
instead of just going, this thing sucks because I don't like it and I don't like how it looks, but then people they say, oh, the game sucks. Was like, have you played it? No, I don't want to play it.
No,
It just sucks.
well then, how do you know it sucks? Maybe
I
it's
am,
not
like,
your
half
type of game. Yeah, Ghost says she's half memeing. It's a very love-hate relationship. Okay.
That's also fair. Again, it's just like people wanting it to be good, people wanting things to be a certain way, and I understand it. I don't like this direction. I don't like how this is happening, which is again
Sure.
totally fair.
Makes sense.
Like again, me and you are
Things
very
could be
dissatisfied with
better.
the way Pokemon are, but isn't Scarlet and Violet like the most fucking best-selling Pokemon game?
Yeah, it's like best selling, and I'm like, I don't understand why. I think we should have standards, but okay, people.
Standards in a Nintendo game? Hahaha.
Ridiculous, I know. Blasphemy.
And again, it's not like Pokemon is the biggest multimedia franchise ever.
It's not like they don't make a shitload of money. Like, ugh.
They could easily upgrade the quality of these games, get a bigger team, whatever. But they just don't want to.
The
refuse.
enshittification of everything because they want to like maximize profits to a ridiculous standard.
It's like how much more maximizing of profits can you do? You're already the most
know.
successful multimedia franchise.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Like how much more money do you want? You've got more money than any other media franchise has ever had.
And it's
What do you
still
want?
not enough.
And it's still not enough. You know, I was looking at stock portfolios, well, randomly, but Bill Gates has like just like $500 million and like multiple different random stocks. He just owns 500 million, and that's like life-changing wealth for like an entire city. It's like just in company bonds, and it's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's crazy to me. Like, what do you mean you have this amount of money? That is like inconceivable for my
money do
tiny
you
brain.
need? How much is too much, you know?
Yeah. Like, I would like to comfortably have a small patch of land that I can let people come and build on
I'm gonna hang out.
communal area.
Can I build Squattopia?
Yeah.
Squattopia!
I'm gonna build Browntown. Browntown!
I want to have my own street and call it like Russo Borough or something like stupid. And like everybody has their own little street names.
Yes! We're gonna have our own zip code. There's a hair cross in the chat for anyone that wants it.
Oh fuck! Oh wait, pause Sonic Adventure. Yeah.
Why is
Heracross.
art so fucking hard?
Heracross is the best bug Pokemon. Don't at me.
So true, Breasty.
It's just such a useful Pokemon. Like fighting bug. What a random combo that works so well.
I really like we were talking earlier, but Mothim is like so cute to me. I love Mothim.
Yes.
Butterfree also. But yeah, the bug fighting combo is like pretty based.
Butterfree's really great. The only problem is that I always think she's she, but she's just viable after like say the 4th gym.
Yeah.
She just gets owned. She like.
You gotta
By
retire
any-
her pretty quick.
Yeah. Which sucks. But if Butterfree could be more competitive, she would be in my team the whole time. And there have been runs where I just went, fuck it, I'm keeping you the whole time.
Yeah, the determination!
Yeah. Like when you don't evolve your baby Pokemon, where you're like, nah, you're staying baby forever. Do you like Togetic?
I do like Togetic, but like if I'm gonna have like a choice, I would prefer it stay Togepi. If I have a Togepi already and like I come across a Togetic, I'm like, yeah, I like Togetic. I'll take one of these.
Okay, but you wouldn't actively evolve your Togepi by choice.
Exactly.
If you didn't, yeah, oh, here's one. If you didn't have a Togepi and you came across a Togetic, you still catching it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I like Togetic design, but Togekiss is really weird. Again, it's the same sufferer of like Magnezone.
Yeah.
Whoever designed these is like way off base with the original evolution.
Like to me, Togetic feels almost like a mega evolution, as it were. I'm sorry, Togekiss feels like a mega evolution.
Yeah.
It's just big
like a
bird
weird
airplane
drone.
thing. Yeah, like a drone.
Again, like Magnezone is a drone as well. It's like, what's your obsession, bro?
I guess they didn't want to be too predictable with like stuffing all the Magnemites together.
I still think it should have been 5 Magnemites.
It could
Like the whole
have been fun.
lore behind Magnemite evolving into Magneton is 3
They
Magnemites
stick
combined.
together, yeah.
So why wouldn't you stick with that for the next one?
I'm telling you, they thought it was predictable. Subverting your expectations. Ooh.
I just love the pain in your voice.
It hurts me. Hurts me.
God, I love like our autistic Pokemon chants.
I love Pokemon!
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
But it could be better. I look wistfully off into the sunset.
God, yeah. It shouldn't be up to the fan game community to find interesting concepts. There's only so much fan games can do, you know, like Infinite Fusion. I mean, that is a great concept, but it's something Nintendo should be doing.
I wonder.
Or Game Freak, I mean.
Right. I wonder if we will develop the technology far enough to be able to just take the Pokemon assets and make our own shit quietly without them bothering us.
God. There's a lot of people that are already making a shitload of fan games, but the only problem is a lot of them like to put in their Fakemon, which I understand why you would, but
Sure.
a lot of them don't appeal to me. I'm like, I just want Pokemon game.
Sidebar from Pokemon related games. I'm a big fan of like Digimon and stuff, and
Digital Monsters.
critters, yeah. So when Pal World came out, I was like, oh, Pokemon type thing. Pal World's got some cute critters.
Power World was a cool concept, but I don't know how.
It was kind of like Rust,
It's Rust,
plus
yeah.
yeah. See, you know.
They were on the exact same table.
Yes. So
And
I like
don't know how much legs.
I like the concept of
Guys.
it, and it was kind of funny. And then you like gave your Pokemon like guns.
Yeah, I did see the guns, which is kind of like, okay. I mean, I guess, but it does seem a bit like strange.
It was fun.
But I think it was just to be like, ha, yeah, exactly, just to be like, haha, look, Pokemon with guns. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. So a lot of
And
their
to be
little
fair,
dudes
it's
were really
kinda funny.
cute. A lot of them were like very clearly rips of Pokemons, but some of them were like original, which I could appreciate.
Yeah. It's like some of them are clearly inspired, shall we say?
Like that's literally a Goodra, but you put a fucking flower on its head instead of
Yeah.
yeah.
It's literally the same color scheme as Pikachu and an electric
Yeah.
type, but has no relation to it whatsoever. Please pay no attention. Yeah, Go, I would agree. Pal World lacks staying power. Like, the gym in the Pokemon world is what sells it for me.
Right.
If you just give me Rust with Pokemon,
Like
I don't
it's
know how-
cute,
like-
it's fun. Like I'll probably come back to it, but it's not like it caught my attention that hard.
yeah, it's not gonna become, like, the biggest franchise ever.
Because we were definitely lost in the Pal World sauce in like, I don't know, January, like when it first came out.
Oh, really? Was it all you were playing?
Yeah, for a little bit. It was fun. I liked it.
Nice. Hey, as long as you have fun, like, that's...
Yeah, it was fun with friends, you know, bitches are dying, you gotta go pick them up, stuff like that. It was really, yeah, like, a rest with Pokemon.
I did see a lot of Hololive girls play it, and there was one of them that, like, was like disappointed that her Pokemon basically turned her pals into, like, a workers' camp.
Yeah, so you have, like, production that you do at your camp, and you're, like, making, like, Pokeballs, basically, like, all the fucking time. But your little guys, like, if you don't take care of them, they get sick. So if you don't, yeah, so you have to take care of them, give them medicine and stuff, make sure they're not getting fatigued. Like, they have mechanics. And, I think you can, like, pet them and stuff, too. So that's, like, they got some cute little like simulation stuff going on. It does need more story direction. Go is very right. It was very lacking in story.
I was about to say, was there any story?
No, not that I remember.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just like you say Rust, you spawn in and there you go.
You spawn in. Welcome to this world. Hi, Lily.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm drawing Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Lily was very kind and asked for
Oh, yes.
permission. So I wanted to try and make sure to give a good, quick turnaround, get this done ASAP. So I'm going to draw a heart hand on boob. Miss.
Heart hand on boob.
If I remember how to draw arms, that'd be great.
That would be great. They're great.
Cereal. Oh yeah, nachos here. Hi, nacho.
I like milkless cereal.
Ugly. Yeah, sometimes I just fucking eat Special K directly out of the box.
Nice. And hi, Nacho.
Mr. Chacho.
How old is Nacho now?
Nacho, you're gonna be like, he's gonna be 6 months in like 2 weeks or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's only been on this earth for 6 months.
He's only been alive for so long. In September 7th, he is going to be 6 whole months. So right now he's like
What a little gem.
5 3/4 months. A little scubby guy. A little shumbly. I cut your balls off soon.
Gonna cut your balls off soon.
Yeah, shumbly one.
Look forward to that.
He needs to stop humping the cats.
Oh, is he humping the cats? Wow.
Awful.
And how do the cats react? They're just like.
They're like, leave me alone, and they try to get out from under him, and he like has them in a fucking vice grip.
Oh, he's got them in like the mounting grip. Oh no. the straight up mounting them. Oh Jesus.
Disgusting. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Disgusting. The fact that that's one of the only memes that came from Scotland annoys me.
It was a good one though. I don't know how to flush the toilet after taking a shit. It's fucking one of yours.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. It wasn't me. It was really, it wasn't me. I love that. God, it's cursed. Ooh, I like the titty shape.
Thank you.
That's some active titty shape.
A boob.
Oh yes. Do you prefer the word boob or do you prefer the word titty?
Both. Both is good.
Both of these?
Both of them.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Maybe if I draw the hands first, it'll help. I'm just trusting the process. Fuck everything else.
Trust the process. Boo. I mean, as an artist, it's gotta be like quite daunting. It'd be like, okay, just go with it, brain.
Yeah, the fuck.
Go and like just work with me, brain. Stop trying to fuck me over.
Yeah. Half the battle is literally just. Am I thinking about this the way I think I'm thinking about it? Oh.
I have really huge respect for anyone that decides to become an artist. Seriously.
Art is hard.
Yeah, it ain't fucking easy.
Fuck. Oh no, the boobies on that layer. Fuck. Hold on.
The what?
I said the boobies on that layer.
Oh. I thought you said something about boobies, and I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Go says, I like breasts.
Wow.
I like breasts too.
Yes. Oh my god, why am I like this? Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here is what I'm gonna do.
What you doing? What you doing?
Take this and put it on a different layer and make my life easier. That's what I'm gonna do.
Good luck.
It's the solution ever, and it's gonna be perfect, I tell you.
Did you ever have a moment in art that like all just clicked, or were you like,
Yeah.
it's always just been the constant hustle?
I think regardless of everything having clicked, like, I know how much I can get done. I know how long things tend to take. And I know that I can communicate with people like, hey, you might be on the queue for a while, like, just because I bounce around. So at some point, yeah, things definitely clicked. Like, I know what I'm doing in terms of like my art process and stuff. So that's really helpful.
Yeah. And like the way you work and your motivation and all that shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I like to draw because it makes people happy to bring like their characters to life and stuff. And I like to be able to create for my friends.
Yeah, it seems to me, it seems like the funnest time that you have with art is when you're giving your art to other people and saying, look at this, look at what I made for you.
Look what I made for you! I made a little scrunkly.
That was the one thing you said to me when you were doing my first like little commission. You're like, I just want to make sure it's something that you actually like freak out and love over.
I want you to be happy with it. Sometimes I get like picky commissioners and I'm just like, please communicate with me so that I don't shit something out and then you hate it because you didn't approve it in the fucking earlier phase. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like,
Just
oh, I didn't actually
tell
like
me
this thing,
things.
but I went with it, you know?
Yeah, and I'm just like, if you hate it, just say so.
Yeah, that's the more annoying, because again, you're not one of those artists that's like, here, I gave you this thing because I like this thing and want more art out there of this thing. You're like, no, I want to make what you want from me, you know? What is it you actually want? And that's such a good vibe, dude.
I tried so hard.
You got so far.
And
In the end, it
yet,
actually didn't matter.
it matters so much to me!
In the end, it mattered a fucking lot.
So many.
Yeah, again, you got that pump process during hardcore.
I
and
know,
stuff, it's like, no,
I
you
was
gotta get it.
venting to you earlier about like, oh, I have so much to do and I feel like all of it sucks.
I was trying to out you. I was in the sense that
It's
it's
fine,
like,
I'll out myself.
I'm just in the sense like you've got so much talent that you don't need to feel
I've been
like
drawing since 2003 and I'm like, is any of this good?
it's all good.
Crying.
I don't think I've seen a bit of art from you that's made me go, you know what? Not a fan of that. Yeah, and like I'm not like
There's a Yanma
I'm
in the
honest.
chat.
Yanma,
Little bug guy.
I always thought like I always think being honest is better, right? So like you say, oh, tell me that you don't like this piece.
Yeah.
So
What do you hate?
if
What
I
should I
s-
change?
yeah, I'm not just gonna say like, oh yeah, I like this thing because you drew it. I'm not gonna say that. Like, I'm honest. Like for example, I love the way you've got that titty resting on the arm there. That looks tremendous.
Thank you. I'm looking at this reference and I'm like, I don't know how to draw hands.
Hands, the human appendages.
The fucking bane of every artist's existence since
Yeah.
the dawn of time.
Put every hand in a pocket.
Yanma escaped. Get out of here, bug. Shoot.
Or do what cheap games used to do when they couldn't afford to animate lips and just put a mask over everybody's
Pull
mouth.
him out.
A fucking amazing move though. God, there's so many games that did that shit.
It's the budgetary restrictions of the time.
Yeah, the studio ain't gonna give us a bunch of money to do this thing, so let's just put everybody in a mask. And then if we prove ourselves, maybe in the second game, not everybody will have to be in a mask.
Right. I know how to draw thumbs.
Booms.
Nobody look.
Fuck. How do you draw fucking thumbs?
Don't look at me. Thumbs are like stubbier
This
fingers.
is what I tell all my friends, like, drawing hands is hard. Use a reference. It's good for you.
It's good for you.
I'm literally looking at a reference and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
God, art just seems like the hardest thing in the world, dude.
Thumbs are fake. Trying to articulate small parts. Hard. Oh my god. Okay.
It's like an action figure with 17 points of articulation.
Basically. You're like all of
Did you ever
these
have a
lines.
favorite doll or action figure?
My favorite dolly when I was growing up was like we were just talking about this the other day, I think, in a different conversation. I had I still have him. He's up there in my plushie collection. Fuck, I forgot to send you a picture of my plushie collection.
Yes, you did.
God damn it. I'm just gonna like copy and paste this fucking arm if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay, so I had this stuffed elephant. My dad used to travel a lot. Like, he had the graveyard shift, which fucking sucked, and then he traveled a lot, which fucking sucked. So he was just never home, and he would bring me stuffed animals. I had this little...
That's really nice, though.
Yeah. And I would be really excited because, you know, he'd come home and bring me a new little guy.
Hey!
So I had this little elephant that's like a tie, like, not a Beanie Baby, like a Pluffy it's called or something.
A Pluffy?
Yeah, they're like a baby material toys. They're like very soft and like not like corduroy, like terry cloth maybe. So it's like a little terry cloth elephant. And
Oh, okay.
I named it Fuffalint. And that was my favorite little guy growing up with him.
That's fucking awesome.
Hello, my
That's really nice.
smelly cat. My cat is here. Hello, Sninneman.
Oh, kitty kitty.
What do you want, Stinky Boy?
You get 2 cats, right?
I have 4 cats.
4 cats?
That's how everybody
Yeah,
reacts
Cinnamon.
every time. I have Cinnamon.
cat chaos.
I don't know where the fuck they are right now. Right now, it's like I don't have any cats. Right now, there's 1 cat next to me. But yeah, sometimes they
there's
beat each other
much
up.
cat chaos. Yeah, that's what I found. Cats can be very territorial where it's like, nah, I'm just gonna... There is no dialogue. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you to get out of my way.
They act like siblings. They're babies. A bunch of stupid heads.
Aww.
Cinnamon's a good boy. Wallace is stupid, but he sometimes like gets too rough with Cinnamon and Coco. Coco is also a bully and likes to kind of stalk Latte because Latte is very autistic.
Oh, really? How so?
She's very like frightful. She's like she's like everything scares her.
Very skittish.
She's very skittish. She's very like constantly on watch. She likes to be like, you know, kind of left alone most of the time. I think that can be circumvented by like she likes a more like gentle environment, which a lot of the times like the younger
Yeah.
cats like to roughhouse, and she's like, leave me alone.
Younger cats want chaos, older cat wants chill.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, so you've got a Siamese cat, you've got tabby cat.
They're
What
all
are the other 2?
they're all like feral rescues from the trash, you know.
Aww.
So she looks Siamese, but you know, who knows if that's even what's in her genes. Cats' genetics are
Yeah,
so
you
weird.
just-
So the little
You just got a cat from the pound.
yeah, pretty much. My mom runs a rescue. My mother-in-law runs a rescue called Cats of All Colors. She participates
awesome.
a lot with like a TNR, rehoming cats, getting them like getting them to be indoors is like the goal, so that, you know, obviously cats don't belong outside. We're not an outdoor cat family. And I don't support it. Wags my finger at everybody in the whole wide world. Cats do not belong outside. They're stupid babies. They will get sick and get hit by cars, and they wreak havoc on the ecosystem, and it's bad, okay? It's bad. They kill birds and lizards, and it's no bueno. Don't let them do that.
Australia's ecosystem is fucked
It's so
because
bad.
of how many cats there
I
are.
know, oh my god. So yeah, they're technically, yeah, they're an invasive species. So it's better to either rip their balls out and try to get them to live in like specific areas where they can live out their days, or to you know, get them into a house where they can be taken care of and get their shots and stuff and socialize properly. So all of our cats come from that rescue.
That's awesome. I'm really glad that exists. I'm glad that you went for the rescues.
Oh yeah. All our kids come from some kind of like a rescue situation, unless like there comes like some kind of emergency, like somebody can't keep this little guy and needs to, you know, hand it off or whatever.
Yeah.
We also sometimes
awesome.
babysit my brother's cats.
Uh-huh. How many cats does he have?
2.
Ah, yes.
He has the normal
2.
amount. Well, actually, I was only supposed to have 3 because it was Cinnamon was my first cat, and then we got the little Siamese girl, and it was 2 cats. But then my mom showed me Wallace, and I was like, oh, 3 cats is like the same as 2 cats, right? So
Come on.
a little later down the line, we find out Wallace is part of a bonded pair. And him and Coco are a package deal. They're like siblings. They love each other. They get really upset if they are not with each other. And
So you ain't separating those
I was
homies.
like, fucking, like, I bottle fed Wallace, so I was like, that cat's coming home with me. So if his fucking sister needs to, we'll take her as well. But that's my fucking limit for now. They are like the sun and moon. They cannot be separated. They kick each other in the face. Together, they are everything.
That is really wholesome.
Oh, my dumb little animals.
Animals are we don't deserve animals.
We don't. They're too good for this world. And I think, like, Coco was supposed to be, like, my roommates, but he kind of was a butt at the time, and I was like, you are not taking this cat, because I don't think you are responsible, and I am commandeering ownership, because I paid for all her shots and shit.
I am commandeering this kitten.
Nope, sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Nah, I've known people that sometimes just like, and it's not a dick thing to say that they just can't look after pets, you know?
Like, I understand, like, it can be, like, way easier to look after a pet than yourself, but then it's like, we had a lot of issues with this roommate, like, not being able to keep a job and stuff, and at the end it was like, oh, look, you can always come back to see her, but I'm gonna take the responsibility off your plate.
It's tough, but sometimes people need to just give a shake, dude. Like, one of my friends, like, in real life is just not getting anything going, and they have a job, I got them a job, and they decided to sleep in and not attend.
Oh, how are you gonna get a homie fucking speak up for you like that and then not fucking go to the job?
They woke up, logged in, and then went back to bed. And it was like, bro, I got you a work from home job that you could easily do, and you still couldn't do it. And like,
Bleh.
it felt like it's. And he doesn't want to help himself. And then I talk to him, and he brushes it off like, yeah, nothing's going on, nothing's going on.
Okay.
And it's like,
That happened to Go too. Yeah, Go helped a friend. Yeah, Go helped a friend get a job, and he just like
I said, oh, wow.
never went to it, never did it, and he ended up, you know, getting let go.
And it looks so bad on us.
It looks
Go,
really
'cause,
bad
like,
on you. Yeah.
we're the ones that recommended this person, and like, I didn't recommend them just to get like a free. There was a signing bonus, and I didn't get that because they never signed a fucking final contract. But
Exactly.
I didn't do it for that. I did it.
I did it because I was
he
helping a
friend-
homie.
Yeah, and the way he repays me is by not waking up, not going to it, and I'm like, I get it, but
A lot of people are just like really, really racked with depression and they don't even know it. Like,
yeah, he's got a kid and he's in a relationship that I don't think he would be in if he didn't have the kid.
right, that kind of stuff. It can be really soul sucking and shitty. So like obviously they got other stuff going on. They don't even realize what they're doing, but they don't care because depression just got them by the nuts. They literally are just so apathetic and don't care. They're like, what's the point? That's,
And it's like, I understand
that's the
too,
damage
like,
depression does to you, yeah.
I
That's-
don't want to go to work a lot.
Yeah.
I get depressed. I'm depressed as fuck. Like me and you were having a weird,
Yeah.
deep conversation earlier, but at the end of the day, I realized that like nothing's gonna get better for me personally. I know this is not always that easy, and especially when you're in a relationship that you're not happy in. But to me, one of the things he complains about is he can't find a job, and then I find
And then
him a
you
job,
find
and
him
then
a
he complains
job,
that the job
and-
is too hard.
A lot of the times it is like the defeatist moving your own goalposts. Like, you're always
Yeah.
gonna find something to be unhappy about, so appreciate the things that you do have.
Yeah.
It's perspective.
And-
It's a struggle.
And I get it. I know it's tough, and I feel bad for him. I'm not trying to be like,
Sure, you can 100% empathize and like pity the situation that they are struggling with and still be like, I wish you could do better, you know? I don't think
Yeah,
that's
essentially
a
that's it.
bad thing.
but I think there's like this. Whenever I try to talk to him about it, he gets like super upset. Well, not
Defensive.
yeah, it's very standoffish and like,
Yeah.
oh well, why do you care? And it's like, well, I care because you're my homie.
I care about you, dumb fuck. What do you mean?
Because clearly he's like the depression. He thinks that why would anybody care? You
Yeah,
know?
of course. So, oh, I didn't know you were streaming today, Go. I thought you stream Wednesdays. Just
Go against me.
the impulse. Ugh.
You're gonna start my own stream soon. Oh, rude. Have yourself a fun stream, I hope. But yeah, like some people are just their own defeatist attitude, and I've been that way before sometimes. But nothing's gonna like the whole transitioning thing. When you're like, yeah, you can just do that. You know, you don't have to prove yourself to
Yeah,
anybody.
like at the end of the fucking day, you know who's gonna be with you forever? You! You
Yeah.
gotta be nice to you. Go says, trying to expand to Mondays. Oh, okay, well thanks for letting me know.
so
Now I
passive. Like,
Now I know.
oh, thanks for letting me know, dude.
Yes.
I love it. Now I know.
Okay.
A wild unknown again?
Maybe there's like an event going on or something.
Maybe it's like the another letter.
Maybe.
I remember I was so disappointed when I found out that unknown were like so terrible to use.
Oh, they suck. They suck fat shit. You can't use them for anything. They just look nice.
And the only move they got extra sensory or something.
Yeah.
Which again is a badass psychic move, but it doesn't really
Only gets
Yeah, I
you
don't
so
know.
far.
when they've got no attack, no defense, and nothing else to do. You're like, bro, what's the plan here?
Right.
What's the plan? We're a meme Pokemon.
There's no plan. We are the alphabet. Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
The plan is to be the alphabet.
Like, alrighty. If you say so. But when that's like,
If that's what you want.
that's the extent of the gimmick, it's like, okay. I gotta find something, like, better to work with, I think.
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
I do like to pick up a little unknown, the letter I.
Ooh.
He's like got a little top and bottom antenna.
Oh yes, right. I remember. I like the Q. Where it's like a weird. It's very angular.
The Y is really weird too. I appreciate that. Kind of funky looking.
We're going to get funky,
maybe it's the
funky.
G. I can't remember. See, that's my problem. Is I always have to like really stare hard at the unknown alphabet to be like, what the fuck are you? Warlock says, "What are you
Which one
drawing?"
are
By
you?
the way, I am drawing Lily. Lily's hyena. This is Lily's dogina.
Dogina.
A stanky. This purple dog.
Do the stanky leg.
So I do a little heart on boob.
I got a mosquito bite on my foot and it's the itchiest thing.
No, you got itchy foot disease. I'm so sorry.
Literally, a mosquito just went to town on my foot.
I'm so sorry, bitch.
Thank you, bitch. I'm never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
I love you,
I love you,
bitch. I'm gonna stop loving you, bitch.
It's such a stupid meme, but the thing that
It's
makes
so
it
cute.
is the girls going like,
Oh my god.
it's so romantic.
it's so cute. She loves it. She's all about it, and it's wholesome. Good for her.
I know, and he's not even playing a song. He's just like,
He's just strumming this broken fucking thing. And she's like, oh my god, he serenade me. Like, yes, girl. Get you
Yes.
a man.
oh man, it's so like you said, it's so romantic and like it's so unromantic, but it's wholesome that she
It's-
finds it so romantic.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Warlock
Sometimes we
says-
just need more love in the world, you know.
Oh yeah. It's genuine. It's so cute. Warlock says, cool, looks good. Thank you.
Bro, the hand heart, I love that, and I love how you can see like a little bit of the other thumb on the other side of the other one. It's not
Yes.
just perfectly behind.
The crossing.
That's some good shit.
Because I suck at thumbs.
that's some good shit. That's brilliant. Well done. You fooled me. I would never have known.
They overlapped. Erase a little. That's
Evil.
it's called science, actually. Genius.
You know you are the best, right? You're like, you're just hands down the coolest homie.
I like to think I'm a stinky little guy.
You are, but you're my stinky little guy, and I appreciate you being stinky in my vicinity.
Thank you. Wholesome.
You've made me want a last bedtime smoke, because I could hear you packing that shit.
Yes.
You clear it so well. You just literally like take the whole thing.
I definitely smoke. I don't know. Do you guys call it a bowl or a cone where you're from?
What? Like the bit you have in the bong? We call that a bowl.
All right, based. Because in Australia they're weird and they call it cone. Anyway.
Weird.
Fucking weirdo. I pack it like a nice fucking fat bowl and then I smoke it in like sections.
Oh, so you don't clear the whole thing at once?
Exactly.
Right, that makes sense. Because I could never. My fish food! I could never clear the fucking thing at once. It always just would ruin my
No,
throat.
that's to share or like divvy it up a little bit. It's too much. I feel like you
Too
end up.
much, you say?
I feel like you end up wasting a lot of it by doing that.
Yeah, because then you don't inhale it properly and you just like cough half of it out and yeah.
Exactly. So what I do is I burn a little section and inhale until it gets like nice and opaque in the bong, and then I lift a little piece out and I clear it.
So you just basically clear it, draw at a time. Oh shit, I need to try that. Luigi taught me everything I know, the Wheat Master.
The way
That's a
I gave
nickname you
everyone
should
like
get
a
rid of.
smoking class when I went to Minnesota.
I'm gonna hop back to phone so I can smoke. 2 seconds. Da, 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 da. Testes. Hello again.
Welcome back, girl.
What's up?
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Okay.
Krispy Kreme?
I think I am sufficiently satisfied with these boobies.
Boobies. boobs, like, big boobs are like they're a double-edged sword, because on one hand, you got big boobs.
On one
the
hand,
other they're, like,
titties.
lower back.
On the other hand, your back muscles better work, bitch.
God, it must be so tough, dude.
I have
Anything.
a lot of people I know that have gotten like actual fucking breast reductions and stuff just because of like, this is too much.
Really?
This is too much. Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess so, but like, it just seems like, why did evolution do this?
Right. I totally get it. Sometimes it's just genetics.
Evolution's like, please, bigger tatas.
Bigger knockers, please. And you're like, no, please, my fucking back.
Because, like, isn't it meant to be like a sign of good fertility or whatever?
I guess so, yeah.
Isn't that like the evolutionary reason as to why people like?
Yeah, like
how
you'll
tits
have like wider hips and fucking fatter tits or whatever, so.
better for childbearing.
Good for pushing out babies. Yeah, but a lot of people who sometimes get handed that anatomy are like, this is really, really annoying. I can deal with the wide hips, but also like the back muscles and everything. Like, so I know like 3 people off the like top of my head that definitely went and got breast reductions because they were like, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm fine having boobs, but this is too much booby. Like,
Yeah,
especially
my
having to
ex-
shop for like crazy giant bras.
Yes, I was about to say my ex's mum was a
Expensive.
K-cup
Yeah.
going forever, and she had to get like custom bras made, and
You
it was
gotta
so
fucking buy that
fucking
shit
expensive.
yourself. Yeah, and it's like $100 per bra or some shit. Like, please, I can barely handle like the $50 or some bullshit I have to pay in store for one of these fucking things.
And she literally had to measure because they were for some reason they just never stopped growing, and like she had to measure them monthly to be like, but when she ordered another bra to be like, here's my exact measurements. It's like fucking hell, dude. Sounds like such a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I'm from a small titty family. I think
Yeehaw!
well, like moderately sized, I guess, very average sized booba. And
Entirely so.
like you can definitely see like what parts of the family got titties from like whoever married it.
Oh, right. That's hilarious. There's like these big outliers of like, well, that's where you got that from then. It is weird how genetics work and evolutionary code and just all that shit is so intriguing to me. What's your favorite dinosaur?
I really used to like a Triceratops. I might still be a Triceratops guy.
Solid pick. Solid pick.
Stegosaurus is also really cool though.
Yeah, I do love the spikes. I do like the pterodactyl. It's like a giant hand glider. And also, I'm just imagining, like, in the age of all these ground birds, this one bird that's able to fucking take off and be like, see ya, bitches!
Got to send a PNG progress to my friend.
Ping! A ping!
Oh, this is gonna take a little bit.
Oh, big file. Reminds you of the old days of installing games overnight. Everybody walk onto the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Your keywords lines are so good.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm updating a commissioner. If a commissioner pops up in my fucking DMs, they're getting a DM like immediately.
Oh yeah, because you're like, need to let them know that all is well.
Yes, if someone wants to know, have I started on your thing? No, like I just like if they want information, I'm happy to give it. I aim to be a good communicator with my commissioners.
God, yeah, was it Shu that was looking to try and get a model for ages, but the commissioner was just like not talking to her and not saying anything.
Annoying.
God. And then eventually, it's just like eventually all falls through, but it's like after months of leading people on, it's like, bro, why do this? Because they want money. They don't want to actually put the work in to get money.
I'm just letting commissioner know what like details are last needed on their art, basically.
Oh, nice. I'm just getting a glass of tap water. Can you guys drink your tap water?
It depends on where you live. It really does. This country's huge. Some places have better tap water than others. Yeah, I know, like, that's a huge, like, crisis that was going on. Like, that tap water was absolutely unusable. It was, like, bad for you. But we can at least, like, bathe in our tap water, I guess, in California. I wouldn't recommend drinking it. You can drink it, like, if there's nothing else.
Oh, okay. But you wouldn't go on the regular taking glasses out?
Nah, I got a little filter thingy in my fridge.
Oh yes, that is a very popular thing. I've seen those like jugs with the got like the plastic thing on top that it filters out anything through that. I've seen that. Okay. Yeah, I remember there was a big thing about Flint, Michigan, where it was like, was it salt or carbon, like lots of dioxide or copper in the water or something like that? It was bad.
I don't know off the top of my head, but something like that. Go says, my mom be getting a reduction. Oh, see, I'm telling you, sometimes it's just too much booby.
Wow, okay. Pretty common, I guess.
That's why there's boob jobs. You not enough boob for you? Get some boob. Just everybody take off their boob and share the boob. Toggle glasses, bet.
Let me see your eyes.
What
I want to see your eyes.
fucking emote was I looking for? Oh, here it goes.
The eyes of love. Life. Oh, and take a big sip.
I drink my milk water. What the fuck is
Milk
Calpico? Whatever the fuck this is, I don't know. It's delicious.
I eat my coconut milk.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know why we call coconut milk. Like
Milk from the booby shape.
Just 'cause-
It's a round ball.
and the liquid is white, so we immediately associate it with milk. We're just like, that's milk. It must be coconut milk. But we don't call orange juice orange milk. Oh, the mine fu. That's that little fighting yellow thing, right?
He's like the little ferret with pants, I think.
Yes. Okay.
I have to go
One of the not bad Gen 5 designs.
Yes.
Gen 5 was such a hit or miss gen.
I think, yeah. Let me see.
Did you like it?
Let me take a refresher. Yeah, Gen 5 was one of those, like, I don't really like the starters that much. Oshawott cute, and then it evolved into, like, an ugly fucker, and I was like, I thought the little monkeys were kind of cute, you know, Panpour, Panseer, Pansage. They were cute.
Yeah. It was kind of weird how it was like,
I like.
oh hey, here's the one you need to beat the gym.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Black and White, right?
Yeah.
So I never played Black and White, and then I was given Black 2, I think, and I was like, oh, they made a sequel or whatever. I really like Audino. I thought Audino was like a total winner from
Oh, the little pink thing.
Yeah. I think Shu likes Audino too. They had a
Yeah.
they had a cute like a grass type bug. The Sawaddle was like he's got little like balls on his head. he's kind of funny looking.
Ball.
He's literally got little like if you look at a cat and he's still got his balls, that is literally what it looks like is on his head. He's got cat nuts on his head. I totally thought Whimsicott was a winner. I love Cottony and Whimsicott. They're very, very cute and fluffy.
They've made a staying. They were in like Arceus Legends, and they've been in other games since. So people clearly like them.
So I think the problem with like every Pokemon gen is like there's some that you're probably not gonna like a hell of a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With these, I feel like that's a little on the higher side, but maybe that's also up to like the diversity of the designs. Like you don't have to like every single Pokemon, right?
Yeah, true. I think
because there's a
Gen 5
nice handful. Like I could make a team and then some with the Pokemon that I like from this generation, because they have a lot of grass type winners. Like Maractus too was a really cute one.
Trying to see what else they have.
Little cactus.
This is also the generation of Haxorus, and I really like Haxorus as a dragon type.
Yamask is really cute. I love a shiny Yamask too. His little thing he carries around is silver. Minccino and Cinccino, cute hamster type normal clones. Very cute.
Oh yes.
So I think Gen 5 was full of a lot of winners, and it's got some uglies.
I don't know what it was. It just maybe it was the start.
I think the starters kind of suck.
Because like
I think the starters.
Snivy didn't like. I'm a grass person through and through, and none of them like
Did
Snivy
not
doesn't
hit.
speak to me.
Did not hit. Yeah, I can highly agree with that.
Serperior just looks like a redesigned like a grass Milotic, which I get, but like. Why would you not just go with the snake? Why would you not make it like a super duper snake? That just looks like
it could have been more extravagant, yeah, in terms of like this leaning into the snaky design.
Make a proper grass python or something.
Yeah. We also had Cubchoo. I thought Cubchoo and Beartic were really cute, but
all right.
Cubchoo's giant fucking booger is my favorite thing ever.
See if I can find him. Go away, Moth. Fuck off.
Also, I think Trubbish and Garbodor were like charming. I think I feel like they go very well with like the Muck and Grimer design kind of scheme. Like
I think there's something about these Pokemon that seem maybe a little over designed compared to the Gen 1, and it doesn't.
I feel like that's definitely like a Gen 1 is very, very organic. It's very like that's a lizard, that's a bird, you know? They start getting a little bit more complex as we go, I think.
Yeah. So I think this is maybe the point where people were like, why does this trash bag have like big human eyes and teeth, like instead of Muck, which is kind of like a slime. People say, oh, well, it's just a slime with eyes, but I get that.
Well,
I don't know why Trubbish doesn't hit the same way that Grimer did.
I guess in the same vein, like if they simplified down like Garbodor or what have you, like if they put the Muck face on it, like would people be happy with that, or would they just be like, oh, they just used the Muck face and put it on a trash bag? Like, I feel like
I don't know.
There's lots of different angles of criticism that you could come with for, new Pokemon. I try to be more forgiving. I try to be, like, not a boomer about the new generation Pokemon. And just because it's not what we grew up with doesn't mean they're not, like, good designs, Like, I look at Trubbish and I'm like, oh, that's cute. I wouldn't evolve it into a Garbodor, but, like, It's the same thing with FanPy. I fucking love FanPy, but I hate Donphan.
I like both, but
That's-
Fampy's really got
Totally.
such a
In the same
Fampy's way
vein
too cute.
as like a Togepi and a Togetic, like if I had the choice, I would always pick the Togepi. And if I had the choice, I'd always pick the Fanpy, and I would, probably not evolve it. If I had a Donphan, like I would still also like to have a Fanpy.
Yes, that works. I understand that. I don't know what it is about the Gen 5 in specific that just people hated so much. Like, and again, I was one of them. I was one of them that just played it for like, I played like 3 gyms and was like, this really isn't for me. I don't know why.
I think combined with the starters being kind of lackluster, like I'm just not a fan of their evolutions, like whatsoever. And in general, I was not very excited for the starters. So when your whole foundation is being given a starter and then going through, however many gyms, exploring the land and stuff, like you want to be catching little critters that catch your interest. So sometimes you don't care about the critter. Like I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I'm not looking for a Pidgey and I keep running into Pidgeys, like Pidgeys and Zubats and Geodudes and stuff like that. Sometimes you get a little bit annoyed if you're not looking for one
Don't you want a
specifically.
Graveler?
Yeah, totally. But then I gotta trade to get a Golem, and whether or not I'm gonna be able to trade depending on the game that I'm playing is like,
Yeah, exactly.
So we got that kind of stuff. And
Gen 1 isn't perfect. Yeah, I completely agree with that. There's a lot of stuff about Gen 1 that's like the trade only Pokemons are some of the best in the game, and I get that. It's to encourage people to trade, but when you've done this for years on years on years, and like, what's the point? Just allow people to have an alternate method, even if it is like get them to level 65.
right. So if you're like not really working towards evolving your starter into like this cool, grandiose, like fancy dude, like I don't know if Oshawott evolution, like I just didn't have motivation. Like I just wanted to keep it like the baby Oshawott. Like Oshawott was definitely my starter. Tepig was cute, but then you got like this like this big hulking guy that like I didn't really
That was firefighting again.
vibe with it that much. Yeah, there was a lot of like the trend of the firefighting was starting at this point, like to be a steady thing, I guess.
Yeah, Christ, how many firefighting stars? Let's see. We got Blaziken, we got Infernape, we got Emboar, which is that. That's a lot already.
And I liked Blaziken, like, oh, fire chicken, but then I was like, Infernape, like, oh, fire monkey, like, they're all firefighting.
It's like, I get it. It's a fun combo, but that's why I really like the the fire ghost because of Typhlosion, because it's like such a weird combo that you've never met.
Fun new combination, new ways to use a Pokemon. I get it.
I just can't believe that why, like, after all this time, fucking Scarlet and Violet are the best selling ones. It doesn't make sense to me.
Because of performative fans. That's why. Because everybody's gotta be like, I'll still love Pokemon no matter what. Like, okay, well, you can still, like, hold your favorite game to a higher standard.
God,
like,
you think it's people being like,
I think it's people
so
being performative. I think it's people being like, well, even if it sucks, I still like it. Like, I don't care if you like it. You fucking jump scare me. I'm just like, it's great if you like it. That's fine. That's not a problem. But you can expect the game company to do better? Like, that's still a thing, right? Standards?
How dare you do that?
It's really broken.
That they should try.
It's really broken and things aren't working and I have to wait for patches, but I'm still having fun. Yeah, I can go outside and play with sticks and shit and have fun, but like, can the game work, please?
And it's like, but like,
this is the product that people paid money for, and it doesn't work
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And only in gaming, that like you don't go to a cinema and be like, "Oh, guys, sorry, we didn't edit this scene in yet. Please come back in like 2 months when we've finished the film."
Yeah. Yeah.
And people would walk out of film going, you know, it's not that bad. You know, the bits that were there were pretty good.
Sometimes you do.
For some reason, in video games, people like give so much of a pass.
Small indie company Nintendo, please understand.
Yeah, poor Nintendo. God, we should really stop bullying them. And they're only a small startup after all.
Small indie company, please understand Nintendo. Yeah, it's people being complacent and trying to be like, I still love this even if it sucks, but it's like, that's not the point. The point is it shouldn't have to suck. It could be better.
Yeah, like we've said a million times, there's so many different things they can do with the Pokemon franchise that they just don't.
Yeah. Give me Pokemon Ranch, give me Pokemon Harvest Moon fucking Nintendogs, and like the mobile game for like Magikarp or whatever, it was like Magikarp Jump or some shit. Like that was
Magikarp
really
Jump,
cute.
yeah.
But it's like restricted to mobile games. Like there's nothing like super crazy beyond that story. It's not like you have a ranch or anything, or like you have like one
Give me, like,
Magikarp at a time.
Yeah. You have a ranch of Pokemon that like there's certain mini games depending on the kind of Pokemon it is, and you just have to raise it up. How hard is that?
Do you want to enter your Ponyta in this race? Yes, I would fucking
God,
love
yes.
to. Thank you.
It's not like it's one of the best episodes of the anime that everybody still remembers.
Yeah, what the hell?
And everybody loved the mini games in Pokemon Stadium as well. Like, you've had this shit for years in a home run of people going, please do this thing. And they're like,
Complacency
"Nah."
because shitty fans. Fans are
they'll buy it no matter what.
completely happy eating garbage, so why give them anything better? They love
God, you're too right.
Scarlet and Violet. Look how much it doesn't work. Let's just keep doing that shit.
It means we can do it again, yeah.
I hate to
And did they ever like say anything about the performance issues? Did they ever address it?
I don't think I ever looked into it, so I cannot say I know so.
God. Because I wouldn't be surprised
I'm
if just
sure-
Japanese company not saying anything.
My assumption is like, oh, any issues will be addressed in further patches. Worry not, stuff like that.
And yeah, some absolute corporate garbage. It's like, we know that some of you are experiencing issues.
Do not worry. We're trying to fix that shit. Like, please, thank you.
Oh shit, it's a Whalmer.
Wait, my. Oh fuck! How do I draw this? Okay, yeah. I know what I'm doing.
It's a cute hot.
What is fucking Whalmer, little guy.
You're a really good artist.
Oh, it's gay.
It's true. Do I hear someone cutting onions?
Yes, Ignalis is cutting stuff in the kitchen. Fuck! I made that line too thick. That is the ugliest sin.
Where is your PC in your house?
In a room in the back of my house, and then there's a bathroom, and then across from the bathroom is the garage, and then at the end of this little hallway is the kitchen, which also has a door to the back, the backyard, and the laundry room.
Oh, it sounds like a nice little cozy place.
It's small, but I love it.
Hey, bro, it's your own place. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Once you, as my mom always used to say, once you get in and close the door, as long as it's your own, you'll feel special.
Yeah, comfy, Oh my god, but fucking, what the fuck did I have to deal with last night at like 1:40 in the fucking morning while I was having like Pokemon autism? My neighbors like suddenly just started screaming at each other. Like one guy was shouting like, "Go home! Go home!" And I was like, "What?"
Oh, that was this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I was like,
happening?
What the fuck is going on, dude?
I was like, it's like almost 2 in the morning. What is happening? And I was like, I am hyper focused on something else. I don't hear like any actual issues. Just like, I know that there's like a local lady that sometimes like has like episodes, I guess, of like bugging the other neighbors. So maybe that's what happened. And, you know, nobody's...
She wouldn't leave.
She wouldn't leave, and, you know, that's my assumption, because that's what it sounded
Somebody
like.
lost their shit. It was like 3 a.m. for you, yeah?
It was like 1:40 a.m. to like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, because it was like, literally, I was like, morning, dude, I just started work.
I was
And
like,
you're
hi,
"Oh, yeah."
I'm Pokemon.
And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, whoa, my neighbor's just a complete domestic.
I
So,
dead ass. Like, I went and I closed the door because Nacho started barking. I was
Yeah,
like,
you so
shut up!
Nacho's clearly just hearing the uncomfortable human noises.
Yeah,
and he's
totally.
Like, somebody's angry.
He's like, oh, there's people outside and it's really quiet. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna help. Like,
There's people outside. It's really quiet, and they sound angry because like you can
Yeah.
tell. You can tell tone. Like
yeah,
if they're shouting at each other, Nacho will get hyped and like be
a
like, "What the fuck are you
sensitive
doing
little
here?"
guy. Yeah.
What a good boy.
So he got upsetty spaghetti.
Especially, he's not even 6 months yet. He's just
Yeah.
a little puppy that's still figuring out his emotions. And what are people?
Exactly.
What does that sound?
Exactly.
What an adorable baby.
He's smelly.
Oh, you run away, Whalmer. Screw you then.
Garbage Whalmer. We don't need you.
I always like the design of Whalmer, like, and I shouldn't, like, Whalmer's pretty, it's just a disc with fins.
he's got a stupid little face. He's cute. Like sometimes there, you know, the beauty and simplicity. Some little mons are like
Yes.
very, very simple, but very like well thought out nonetheless.
Yeah, like sometimes, like you say, there's a beauty in simplicity that you don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to give them like armor or a shell or
Yeah.
make every fucking single Pokemon stand up.
I think we need to go back to quadruped Pokemon. I feel like we need more little
And
dudes.
why does every fucking starter stand up, dude? Doesn't make any sense, dude. Why did
We gotta
Sprigatito,
go
a
back
cat?
to Venusaur.
Yeah, bro. And Meganium.
We return to
and Venusaur are just, like,
Meganium.
these big quadruped beasts.
I understand.
And like I even like Sceptile, because Sceptile was different for the time. you
yeah.
know? Nice leaf blades on the arm. That's a pretty cool, sick design.
Oh,
It's like a gecko almost.
I did like Fire Chicken. He looked like an old man.
Aww. He does.
His weird hair. And Gambeskin was really cute. I did have a love for those starters because Mudkip, I feel like I was very torn between Mudkip and Torchic. That was
In
a
the
really
games,
good
Mudkip
set.
is brokenly good.
Yeah, I did do a run where I had a fucking Swampert and I was like, damn, you're scary.
Everything. It's insane. He's got such a massive special attack, and he's got the resistance to electricity because of the ground. So he's only got one weakness, which is grass, and you just don't send him out against that.
Yeah.
And that's it. He sweeps everything else.
And it hurts. Like, oh, it's amazing to see. Also, here we go. I think we are ready to color this little bitch, perhaps.
Yay!
Or I need to add some earrings here and there. But yes, here's
Alright.
here's a little naked Yeen. Well, I guess are they
Looks so fucking good, dude.
are they naked if they're, you know, furries? Probably not. Let me give them the little paw pads.
You really are. Again, I'm just gushing, but you
Crying.
really are a really fucking good artist.
Crying, thank you. I try so hard. I try
And you
so
don't give yourself-
fucking hard.
And you never give yourself any credit. You feel like you
I'm
always
trying
say,
to give myself credit. This is what I go to therapy for.
"Oh yeah, go and the club, baby."
Pat myself on the back. I did a good job. I did give myself a lot of credit for those little murder bitches. I was very happy with them.
Good. They sold like hotcakes. Literally. Like, I remember saying to you, I was like,
didn't expect it. I was like,
yeah, it's okay. You go sell those. I'll see what's left. And you're like, there'll be plenty left. Don't
I
worry about it.
literally
And
was like, don't worry, Russo. I'll bring you whatever does it. Because I only expected like 4 or something to go. And like, yeah, out of like 14 or whatever. I was like, I'm sure there will be plenty. And then people were like, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. I want 2 of them. And I was like, what do you mean?
it was so good. I'm so happy for you.
So it was definitely an ego boost. I was very proud of myself. I was like, holy fuck. I designed
It was
a good
great.
little pink bitch.
But yeah, like it's one of these things where it's like you really need to. It is a conscious effort, and I'm not good at it
It is
either.
a
but just
conscious
saying yourself
effort.
that-
I know. I gotta be
kick ass.
nicer. Everybody could be nicer to themselves. Amen.
Amen, amen, sister. Amen, brother. Let us join hands,
Amen, brother. Just Hulk
Let me
Hogan
tell
it,
you
you know?
something, brother. Yes. Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh.
God, Hulk Hogan. Like, I hate that I like the wrestler Hulk Hogan. I hate that the
He's
guy
funny.
is shit.
Is he
The guy's
a piece of shit? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Boo.
did you not know about the racist stuff?
I don't know anything about. I mean, I can make assumptions. I'm sure he's probably not the best person ever, but I never looked into any kind of stuff just because I don't really know about the wrestling scene. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I see him
That's
get like
probably-
memed on and stuff, but yeah, if he's a racist POS, boo to the wood chipper, boo. Boo, I don't
I'm
go
trying to
here.
find what it was. I'm not gonna say it, obviously.
No worries.
There's a whole fucking huge settlement.
I want to go. Damn. All right. I want to go to the Asian market later. Pickled plum.
The
There needs
Asian
to-
market. What's the Asian market?
There's pickled plum. There's buns. There's flan. There's many types of different drinkies. But actually, I'll probably save that for this weekend when everybody comes to fucking town. In town.
I'd love to go there.
Man. Yes, come over, Russo. We'll go together.
I would love to, bro. I would love to just again.
Yeah, the fuck.
You guys got. It's the birthplace of skateboarding. I've got to go skate in
Skateboard
California,
town. Come on.
right? Right? I gotta.
Come on down.
Here it is. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll send you this
That
in DMs. I'm not gonna say it.
don't even trip. Thank you for the information. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought he was like
This
a
was
funny
years-
looking guy because he looks like he has a sunburn
This was
and then
years
his
ago.
hair is like very fine and silky.
He is funny. Like
Skin
again.
of a
he-
hot
like,
dog. Top tier silk press. Like
Again, this was years ago. He was absolutely furious,
excuse me.
because of everything going on. But you can see what I've sent you in the DMs.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, to the wood chipper. At least his, daughter is hopefully a better person than he is. That's all we can hope for.
God, it's just shit. Never meet your heroes and never
Aw,
find out that
I'm
your
sorry.
hero is the shit.
That sucks.
It was my favorite growing up, and then I discovered.
And then you
oh,
discovered he was a trash bastard, and you were like, "Thanks, my
Yeah,
childhood."
every so often I see a bit of Hulk Hogan, like a Hulk Hogan top, and go, like the part of my brain from years ago is like, oh, I want to get that, and then there's the part that goes, oh, I can't wear that because that's endorsing a race.
Yeah, he's a freak, actually. Sorry, babes.
Oops.
Boo. We'll find other cool wrestlers that are betterer and more Hulk Hogan-esque that doesn't have the ugly racist parts.
We always have Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rest in peace, bud.
Rest in peace.
Also,
Amen.
drink some more water.
Oi. Alright.
Right. God, I do not want to go to work tomorrow.
I believe in you.
It's not fun anymore.
I'm sorry. I hope something fun does happen at your job. I hope your boss brings you
you.
guys, like, I don't know, donuts or something.
I just gotta keep buying lottery tickets and we'll see.
Please, Jesus.
Maybe one
I
day.
want $8 million.
I don't need 8 million, just even 100,000.
I know,
I'd
even that's
sell it.
like a significant amount of money. I know I'm being hyperbolic, but I'm just like, please, can I have like $50,000 things?
Yeah, it's like, bro, I like.
That would be
if I had
so helpful.
50,000 'Cause the problem is, like, even like my job, right? A lot of it's about investing and learning all that shit, right?
Sure.
But a lot of these people have a shitload of capital to invest to begin
Right,
with.
it's easy to make money when you have money.
Yeah, I don't have fucking
oh.
people saying, "Oh, just set $5,000 aside and start investing."
I don't have.
I don't have.
Oh sure, let me pull 5,000 out of my bunghole.
God, it's tough everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Ain't that the truth? The economy worldwide kind of sucks fat nuts right now.
Yeah, it really does. After COVID, everybody just kind of took that as an excuse to embezzle a bunch of shares and then never give it back.
Yay! The unshittification of everything.
Yay!
All
It's
right.
funny that was a meme term coined, and then it's just
And
become
now
so true.
it's just seeming to come true. Actually, it just seems like what it's turning out to be. Okay. What time is it for you, Russo? Let me check my clock. Let me check my Russo clock. It's fucking. It's almost fucking 1 in the morning for you.
No, it's almost 12 o'clock for me.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we still Gucci for now. But I promise I won't burn myself out.
Got sweepo soon. You got work tomorrow.
No, I've got to find a job that's like, I gotta find something that's on like a later schedule for me. And, like, I don't mind if I finish at 10 because I'm getting up later because all my friends are up so late because they're across the pond.
I don't suppose you could like talk to your boss about like a special shift or some shit due to. I gotta help you think of circumstances to fucking pass off later, but yeah, like, oh. Would you let me have a later shift due to this medical issue that I'm having or some bullshit?
Yo, my fucking infection's coming back again. Which is like,
no, Russo! I'm gonna take you to the doctor and I'm gonna fucking yell at them. I'm gonna be like,
I don't know what to do.
they need to give you like better antibiotics or fucking need to do like a biopsy of the area or something. Like, that's just insane. They can't just like. Yeah, hi trash bag! My trash bag! Hi Char! Yeah. Scream! They can't just be like sending you home with like baby fucking shitty antibiotics and then like the infection keeps coming back. Like, that's dangerous too. Like, literally put me on the phone. I'm gonna be like, do you know anything about antibiotic resistance? I will fight you. Like, I'm so ready.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to go on antibiotics all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So there's got to be a different solution that they're not putting through. Like, obviously it's not working. Can they fix it? Can they do something about it? Let me know. I will yell at somebody on the phone for you.
Thank you, guys.
Aw, you gift a little thing to Bat. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, that's lovely.
A little stinky Bat gets a little stinky head. Oh fuck, that's not the brush I want. But yes, this piece that I'm working on is for Lily. Thank you for coming in, Bat. How you doing? Good. Bat was also watching wrestling, I think, the other morning.
Hey, Dub. Yeah, dude, there was AEW All In happened.
Really good.
Yes.
Good wrestling was had. Fun was had by all. There is a tag team called the Acclaimed, who have a person with them who manages them called Daddy Ass.
Oh, okay.
And one of their things is that they put their hands in a V position and they say, "Scissor me, Daddy Ass," and they put their fingers together and scissor each other. And they were in London, and people were chanting, "Oh, scissor me, Daddy."
Oh my god. Okay.
It was so good.
That's kind of based.
Mariah fucking May, yeah, beast. What an absolute legend. You'd love this bitch. She is no nonsense, bloodied, and still managing to come out on top. And she's just such a bitch. She slapped her own mum. It was great.
Hardcore.
Yeah, it was fun. Good pay-per-view. Yeah, there's this dude with like giant plastic scissors that he's obviously made at home.
Oh my god. I love the props.
So good. But I love the collar, like the little like heart-shaped bell. That's so cute.
Isn't it adorable? I did love
It's
that
adorable.
Lily wanted me to draw this design because I was like, oh, I've been looking at that yin. They're adorable.
It's really nice. It's one of those things where it's like there's so much detail going on, but it tricks you into thinking simple, if that makes sense.
The beauty of simplicity.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, I think I will take a break on that for now. I've been going for about 3 hours on this line art and a little chitter chatter. I think I'm gonna send off the raid to Goji and see what she's up to. She's playing Voices of the Void.
So let's go see what that bitch is up to.
Let's do it.
Oh, I gotta stretch. I gotta go find some food.
Ooh. What's on the menu?
I think I'm gonna go get some Jack in the Box. Treat me to a nice little burger.
Ooh, nice.
And some French
I
fries.
have Jack in the Box here.
Well, when
So
you
take a picture
visit,
of it for me.
when you visit, we're going to freaking have an American feast of like just trash food, and
Yeah.
tacos and burritos and nachos and
Hell yeah.
everything. Oh, Char
Can't
says,
wait.
I love you, Litchi. Sorry I came in right at the end. Oh, that's okay, sweet potato. That's okay. I just like it's Ignalis gets off early on Mondays, and I just realized like normally I go until about 4 o'clock, but I was really happy with like the progress that I made so far, so I'm like, yeah, this is a good stopping point. Give my eyes a little
And
bit
then
of a
a high
break
note.
because I think y'all have heard me complain a couple of times about like eye fatigue, so I'm trying to be mindful, you know. I'm trying to be mindful.
Very true, actually.
I've been sleeping in like absolute darkness. Usually I have like a night light and shit like that, so I'm gonna still be in like Goji's Twitch chat though, tippa-tappying away, but I'm gonna eat my shell. I'm gonna eat some food. And yeah. Alright. Goodbye, Raiders!